What's up, everybody? This is the Shack Podcast, episode 10. Welcome to the Shack Podcast, episode 10. It's a weird intro. I don't care. We have Josh, of course, across from me.
What's up?
Like always. We got Duffy to the right. And introducing Carson Hammerland. He is a big surprise. He is back. He moved back from Boise. Boise is how it's supposed to be said.
Yeah.
I believe.
Get it straight.
Fuck that place.
Why don't you like Boise?
I just hate it.
It's fun.
You always
Kind
have
of.
for literally no reason, but that's okay.
I hate big cities. I fucking hate driving in them.
Yep.
I mean, at least that's a reasonable thing. He just goes, "Fucking hate it."
Fucking hate it.
There's a reason I don't like it.
If I don't know where to go, then I don't like it.
It's because of all the trees.
All the trees. You don't like trees?
Because I hate Boise State.
Oh my god.
That's the only reason why you don't like them?
No.
Is it
don't-
because you didn't get accepted there?
Yeah, that's...
Didn't you go to a strip club there once or something? Oh, you guys went to
I
a
think
lot
we
of
all
them.
have.
I've never been to a strip club.
That was a long time
there.
I wouldn't call it a fucking strip club.
It's
they've
like,
got,
I think we
it's just
already
like-
talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it on one episode before.
She was like pounding me like with her ass in the chair. And
Yeah.
You're not allowed to get pounded there.
Nah, I wouldn't call that one a strip club at all. There was no beer. They covered their nipples
sucks.
and everything.
Oh, was it right
Tasty.
next to like a shitty bar and a shitty adult store?
Yeah.
What was
Yeah,
it
I
called?
know.
It was like
It's like
cat something.
Yeah,
It was
it's
like
right by
something-
where I
it's
work.
something erotica. What was
Yeah.
it?
And so like 18-year-olds go there because they don't serve
Yeah.
drinks.
I
And
was
like,
18
How
when I
awkward
went.
is it?
But that's
to
what we were
go
all 18
chill
when we
with a
went
bunch
too.
of 18-year-olds and like women in bikini. Like that's not even.
And
Yeah.
as soon as you walk
That
in,
is so
there's just
awkward.
like glass dildos.
Oh man.
For purchase? Or?
Yeah, for purchase.
Just decorative.
Well, like I said, I know it's like I said. I think it's this
I think we're thinking of
shitty
a different
bar, or no, like the shitty strip club, the shitty adult store, and then
I
the
know there
shitty
was a bar for sure next door to it. I know
called Charlie
that.
Brown's.
I can't remember, dude. It's been a
Charlie
long
Brown's.
time. It's probably been over 10 years. I don't know.
But it's like on a corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, I literally I worked.
Yeah, you'll have to
fucking
talk to
few
Brecht for sure because he's the one that took
Yeah.
both of us. So
Yep. Boise's getting huge.
That's
I
what she
like
said.
Boise. I how dare you? Just kidding. I grew up there. Well, I grew up visiting there. That's a lie. I didn't grow
whatever,
up there.
dude. You grew up over there and here.
Right
I've
over
known you
there.
since I was 5 years old, and I grew up here. So I grew up there. He's like trying to impress us. Like we don't fucking know.
That's so funny. Why'd you move back?
Oh, man.
Something to do.
Just
Yeah.
sick of Boise, the big city.
This Boise
No,
sucks.
we really like living out there and stuff. The two biggest driving factors, and they're kind of interrelated, is like we were just missing being so close to family because I've got siblings that have kids and stuff, and
Yeah.
of course my mom and my sister too. And then also like we've been. I don't even want to think about how much money I've dumped into renting places over the last 12 years or so.
Yeah.
So we're looking.
What's the difference between like renting there and here?
Well, granted, it's been 6.5 years since I've lived here, but when we were living here, we rented. It was a house that was split into 3 levels, and we lived on the center level. It was a 2-bedroom house, 1 bathroom, and we paid $500 a month, $450 if we paid before the first. And out there, we were living in a pretty small 1-bedroom apartment, like in a complex. And I think by the time we left, our rent was almost $1,100.
Wow.
Holy shit.
So it was only like $150, $200 cheaper than the rent I was paying in Portland. So like it's pretty bad compared to what you
Yeah.
can get here. So yeah, the housing market's better. Your dollar just goes further out here. So rather be closer to family and invest in some property rather than keep paying rent when.
Good luck on that, though.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
getting fucked up.
Oh yeah, it's not great here
Yeah.
either. Like I'm
No.
late to the curve on this one too, but it's better.
yeah.
That's what I'm battling right now is my fucking house. So I'm trying to buy the house that I'm living in because I'm renting it from my in-laws.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, it's up to date so. Like it's got central air, like that kind of shit, but they still want like $350,000 for this house. But if you look at like a newer house, they're going for like $450,000, $500,000, and I was like,
And
I don't want to
people-
fucking pay that.
Yeah, dude. And
Holy
people are paying
shit.
like cash, like way more than like they're asking for.
Yeah.
So like
Just to get it. Yeah,
my
just
old like
shut
there's
it
a
down.
teacher that I have, and she like shops at my store all the time. She's like, yeah, my next door neighbor doesn't even live there. He lives in like fucking Virginia or something like that.
Yeah.
And he just has a house here.
Yeah, I've heard that. There's been a few people that I've talked to that put like a Like they've send there, we're gonna give you the asking price when we want this house, and then like 2 days later, some guy like does it by like overdoes it like $50,000 just because he wants it.
And who says no to extra $50K in the
Yeah,
pocket just to be a
exactly.
good person? Like it's not going to happen.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't done terribly too much research into it, but like I think the ticket is to get just a little bit outside of town and a bit of a fixer-upper. That's like the only way to get your money's worth.
Buy some land and build.
Exactly, and houses
Yep.
around here are just astronomical. I think, don't quote me, I think my brother who bought his house like 7 years ago, it's already gone up like 100K.
Yeah,
Holy
that's
shit.
what my parents did. They bought theirs 2 years ago, and it's gone up 100,000.
It's fucking crazy.
It's crazy how much it is now, and it's like, how the
It's all the
fuck are we ever gonna
Californians.
afford to like have a savings account? You know, we're just gonna be in debt all our fucking lives, having to buy a house, having to do everything, insurance, car payment. Like, how the fuck do you catch up?
I think
man?
student loans are going away though.
I hope so.
hope. Not that I have any, but I mean, my wife's got some.
Right.
but
I got
I
tripped
hope
for 3
that-
years. They got me for a few thousand. Yep, I'm still
Yeah.
sitting out there.
So I started
Yeah.
like I've been graduated for 5 years and I've made a dent of like $500 in it because of the
Holy
interest.
cow.
Like
Yeah.
it started at 35,000 and I'm at 34,000 still.
See,
It's
we've been
been 5
lucky.
years.
Devon's been graduated for a year and a half, and we haven't had to pay a dime yet because they just keep pushing it back and back and
Yeah.
back. So we've been lucky.
Yeah,
Thank God for
I've been
COVID and
pushing
some
mine
things.
back. I'm like, I can't do it yet. They're just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I still can't do it. Okay.
Last time I talked to him was well over a year ago. Basically the same thing. I'm like, yeah, it's just not looking good, man.
That's
not
because
gonna
they
do it.
want so big a payment.
It's so scary, dude.
Yeah,
It was
and like to
I
pay
looked at
25 a
mine.
month, like I guess technically you're doing something, but like you're not really because, like you
No.
said, with interest, like
Yeah, you're
Well,
paying
like,
that
giving
interest
$2
for that month. Yeah.
yeah,
And every
it
year you
sucks.
have to like, at least through mine, like I have to like go and like, what's the fucking word? I don't even know the word, but I have to like redo it.
Like
to
reconsolidate
it.
yeah, and it's just
Yeah.
fucking annoying. It's like I have to
Sucks.
spend a fucking 2 hours on the phone with some Indian dude from fucking.
Press 1 for
Idiot.
English, but I'm still gonna give you some that can't speak it.
Sorry, that
Yeah,
was
it's
racist.
rough.
I'm not allowed to say that.
Not racist. I don't think it's racist. It's just you can't understand them. I don't think that's racist.
which is like my
It's-
biggest like
just a-
social fear. I fucking hate when I can't understand somebody because I feel bad about it because I don't want to
Yeah.
make them feel bad. I'm like, I just
Right.
like, it can be a person that speaks perfect English and it's just a bad phone connection. Like if I have to ask them more than twice, I'm like,
Well, especially when you're dealing with
Yeah.
like money and shit. Like if you
important,
can't
yeah.
understand what this person's saying, I don't want to talk to you because that's my money, and you could fuck up somewhere. I don't know.
Yep. Student loans. I hope they go away because fuck,
I think they're going to.
it's fucking us real hard.
I honestly just want to just like stop paying it anyways,
Right.
because it's gonna take me
Gosh.
the rest of my life to fucking pay that shit.
Yep.
And that was like months
Same here.
back when my brother was like, well, I just gave the last dime to my student loans. I'm not ever paying again because he finished them off or whatever. And I was like, yeah, me too. Still have a huge balance, but I stopped paying.
Yeah. So hopefully it goes away. I made a slideshow since we got Carson here. I figured I'd make a slideshow, and there's some pictures on it, and there's a couple videos I like to share too at
Oh,
the
God.
end of it. So here it goes. First slide. Remember this? Look at that.
I do remember that.
I
Yeah.
remember, but I don't really remember.
That was at your after your wedding.
Yeah, that was
right?
the night I got married. Yeah. It's at
Yeah.
my brother's house.
And it says Love Sack on it, and has Carson, Duffy in the middle, and Zeke on the left, and they're just cuddling, having a good time.
We use protection. It's okay.
Yeah, they just love each other. Zeke has his beer upright. That's good. He didn't spill over the beanbag. Yeah, they're laying on a beanbag too. That's why it's the Love Sack.
Yeah. That was like, I've never been more tired in my life than like at that moment. I was fucking
bet.
wrecked. I don't know. Like,
You look
just
fine.
Hey man,
your
I was
eyes.
holding it together. I was putting on the show, but I remember just feeling like, and like I wanted to hang out with everybody, but I was just so tired.
Yeah,
That night was fun as fuck.
that was a lot of fun.
I was like the best
Dude, you were
weekend of my
dancing
life.
all night, man.
I was.
You're a
yeah.
dancing machine.
Yeah.
I was getting it.
These are all photos I dug through my phone, my current phone. I've had for like fucking 6 years or so. So here's the next one.
Ooh, that's a classic. That's
That's a
from
classic.
8 or 9 years ago, probably.
Yep,
That's
Halloween.
at
we had
Frosty
a
Gator.
yeah, we had a show at the Frosty Gooch, and you were you were Doc Holliday.
Exactly. Yep.
J-Mac was the sperm that night.
He was super sperm, and then I swear he had a costume change at some point.
did.
He like changed into something else because he was feeling a little self-conscious about being super sperm.
Oh, well, he like got in
not
a
feeling
fight
it.
that night. Oh, remember that?
That was when he was running wild.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Like
we were like-
Untamed, man. That was fun. We had a show that night, and I dressed up as Austin Powers.
It was a good
And it was
costume
good.
too. Yep.
Yeah. Good deal. That's a good costume, dude. You got like the what did Doc Holliday have again?
They used to call it
Tuberculosis?
consumption, but yeah, it's tuberculosis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Consumption.
We talked about
Yeah, I don't really
Tombstone
know what they
like
call that.
4 or 5 episodes ago, I think. The Western film.
That's
and
funny.
That's
We were
one
just
of my
talking about
favorite
that
ones.
this weekend when Luke was helping me move.
It's so good.
Oh, it's so good.
Fucking great. All right, next one. I forgot to enlarge this one. Enlarge.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
I can't change the size. Oh well. But yeah, that's back in high school.
Yeah, that's got to be 2007 probably.
Dude,
that's-
my
that
pants are
picture's
so
a-
baggy. Oh,
Did
man.
not fit those for you, or what?
I guess
He got
not.
the wrong one.
Dude, looking back on like high school, I wish I would have never gotten a white tux to a dance.
Yeah, save here. I
I
look
feel
like
like
a
it's
fucking,
so fucking douchey.
Yeah.
I think we got white tuxes to a lot of dances in
Yeah.
high
I
school.
think I had like
Yeah,
two
you
of
two
It was
especially.
cool.
That was kind of your steez.
Yeah.
I think that was
I think I
Austin's
did.
one and only whitey.
That was my
but
one. Only. I was like, that's my last one.
I think I had like 3 or 4 maybe.
I think I did like
Yeah.
twice. I know I did it like senior year, and that fucking dance
And
sucked.
my date at the time, she hugged me and she got makeup all over me. So there's like a smudge picture.
peachy orange right
I
here.
was like, fuck. You
Yep.
know? Yeah, that's classic. Your hair, you're gonna grow your hair like that?
yeah, I'm in the process again.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
fuck haircuts, dude.
I,
Fuck
I
haircuts.
turned 30 and I was like, this is my last chance to have long hair. I'm gonna be old and creepy if I wait any longer.
I don't get haircuts.
Those were
dude.
some good shoes you had for the
penguin shoes.
penguin
Yeah.
shoes. Yeah. The
You guys are
white
talking about
one.
white. My style was always like black on black penguin shoes.
Penguin shoes.
Yep.
All right, you guys kind of saw the next one, but
Yeah, that night. was-
Josh, doesn't it look like I'm strangling a wig?
We can reenact it right now. Look at this.
God.
yeah, that's the plan. You guys are gonna fucking fight on top of this
Yeah.
table after we're done.
He's a habitual
Actually,
line
at the
stepper.
end
You
of
gotta
this
check him.
podcast- You guys are gonna fight at the end of the podcast, right on this table.
It was
Yeah, I
right
got
here,
two
dude.
sticks
I
in the
remember.
To be the ending credits.
Just the credits rolling over me and Dumpy just fighting.
God, dude, like we fought like right here, and I like was like legit trying to kill you.
Yeah.
You remember that night?
That
Looks
doesn't
like-
even look like you. Compared
No,
to the
not
last
really.
picture,
Yeah.
anyway.
Dude,
Back in the wrestling days.
yeah.
Yeah, that was like the first time I came visiting from Portland, I think, maybe.
For those who can't see, this is a picture of Carson strangling the shit out of Duffy. He like put Duffy in a guillotine.
I was
or
trying
something.
to pop his head up like a Lego man. I was like, this thing's gonna just.
But why
Yep.
is my shirt off?
Because you're
Because you're a habitual line stepper. I just told you.
It's probably the same thing that happened when we were in Boise for the hockey game.
Yeah.
yeah,
We were all
probably.
fighting, and all of a sudden you just like ripped your shirt off and took off after Breck.
When was it? Do I have like the side tattoo? Yeah, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that was like one of the first times I visited from Portland, so that was probably about 5 years ago.
You could tell
5,
what
6
year.
years ago.
You can tell what year it is because of what tattoos you don't have on your body. You're like, oh, that's 2012. Wait, that's probably like 2015.
2016 probably,
Yeah,
would be
4
my
years
guess.
5 years ago. Wow, we're fucking old.
Tried to tell you a minute ago. Old and
Yep.
creepy.
You just won't listen.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good times. We used to wrestle all the time, and
I was
Like-
pretty sad about being old actually, because I'm like one of the oldest people at work besides my bosses.
oh really?
Yeah,
It sneaks up on you, right? Like,
Oh, it sure does.
When's your birthday? You're February, aren't you?
yeah. I just turned 30.
So you're the youngest one.
Yeah.
Carson's just like eating pizza in this picture, and he's just like talking. He's like, "Rrrr." I put, yeah, boy. This is from a couple years ago. I made it like a meme, but yeah, that was at the.
Yeah, boy.
That wasn't at the post-wedding.
No, but it's right around that time.
Okay.
Give or take 6 months, somewhere around there. I think it was when I was here planning for the wedding, like in July of that year.
Yeah.
I think.
But yeah, looking good. You got a bunch
Pizza
of pizza in your
sounds
mouth. You're trying to accuse people and shit.
Fucking accused.
Fucking accuser.
Yeah, fucking accused. I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
Yep.
All right, next one. Hell yeah. That's
oh,
happy
class,
family here.
Dude.
Yeah, that's like 2011. That's years ago.
So
Austin will never not crack me up in that picture.
I look like a proud mom.
Yep.
I'm like, these are my boys.
Oh my god,
These
dude.
are my boys. You have like a flower on my hat or something.
It's the tallest portrait ever made. Look how long the picture is.
Fucking Zeke just looks so pissed.
He's like
real
the
grumpy
child.
kills. Yep, he's the fucking
He's
grumpy
a
kid.
child, yeah. He's a grumpy kid. Like, can't control his emotions.
Mom, dad, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. That was the goal there.
I did photo credit on that.
Was that you that took
Really?
that?
Yeah, I took the picture.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay.
Man, you
Yeah,
look
that
like
was
a
like-
really proud.
That was like
Abe
at
Lincoln.
my old place here, like right after we moved in. Like I said, like 2011, maybe 2012.
Man, Zeke's face.
That was
man.
a fun place.
He looks so.
I liked living there.
It's
It
a
was
good
cool.
frown. God, I'm a proud mother. I'm a tiger mom.
Your eyes are like shooting off like fucking 1,000-yard gaze.
Yeah.
I remember there was
Fuck.
something
I
about
look
like
glorious.
because you're wearing Claudi's hat, and there was something about it like.
Really?
Sorry.
God,
Something
fucked
about what?
it.
what's wrong with you, Duffy?
Sorry. A lot of things, but
It's
No,
okay.
yeah. Like I said, it was shortly after we moved in, so there's like a box of like hats and scarves, and so we played dress up.
It's like a prop box.
Exactly,
You know?
yeah.
And I was like,
I was
oh,
like,
I'm gonna put this on.
whose line is it anyways? Except
Yep.
instead of just Duffy take pictures.
Yeah. Next one.
so funny.
Where's that from? That's
It's
semi-recent.
Mr. T.
So this is a close up of Carson's face. We were playing a show at Marceller's. This was
That's
like when we
right, yeah.
visited from Portland, and that was a fun show. We had the
Yeah.
upstairs all to ourselves, and then I had this picture of just a group of people, and Carson's in the background, like giving a side.
I'm
eye.
like sliding behind people,
Oh,
is I think is
dude.
what it was. I was like sidling behind
Yeah.
people, and so I've got this.
I know
He's
what
got
picture
this
that
really
is. I
thin.
have that
He's got this
picture.
really thin smile thing, and he has this big ass pompadour. He's just like, He's like side eyeing too. It's a pretty funny picture.
That was you were on like a kick back then of like finding like funny background pictures of people and stuff and things.
What the hell? My mom's outside the shack. Just
It's right
creeping on
here.
us.
This is the picture.
Just,
We're filming a podcast.
just effing and jeffing about.
Gosh. Oh yeah. Oh, good one. Show
Let me
him.
see.
Show him.
Don't slide.
Don't slide. There's boobs. There's boobs or butts on the
slide.
next one.
I don't slide on anybody's phone. That's so fucking inappropriate. Or I hate when you
No,
like show something.
don't
They're like,
do
"What are you
it."
saying?" You're like, don't touch my
Especially your
fucking
parents.
phone.
Especially your parents. Like, hey, look at this picture, and they just start sliding. You're like, motherfucker, quit it.
Oh shit.
No, don't do that.
Carson has one great beard. Next one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, the celebratory fantasy football trophy.
Yeah.
Fuck
That
I
was
got
in-
that shit back here, bruh.
Yeah,
I
that
moved
was
it back.
That was in Portland, and we
Who won
had-
last year?
That
cares?
was
Who cares?
Benton, I think, maybe. No, Shane, somebody.
not Shane. Shane was the year before.
It wasn't
I shouldn't-
Benton either, was it? Who was it?
It was Zeke who beat me. Zeke beat me.
For the chip?
Yeah. Yep. Because I beat Allen, and then
Fuck Allen.
went to the. I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
How many were you in this last year? So
I was in 3 last year.
Fuck that.
I was gonna say you beat Zeke in the one that we were in together.
Yeah, but yeah, we had the same championship, and
So, does everyone agree that last year fantasy football fucking sucked?
Yes.
It just didn't have the magic like
Well,
it
and there was
usually
so
does.
No.
many players getting hurt and
Oh,
out.
the protocols,
so
yeah,
many.
whatever.
Motherfucker. And then they get
Yeah.
COVID and they're out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
and-
yep, it was bad
My-
last year.
My brother in his league,
It was
like
scrappy.
early on, partly because of COVID and just a couple other things, they said, "Hey, this season isn't going in the books, and we're not paying this year. Let's still play and have fun, but it's just not going to be as good." And he says the best call they ever made because, like, I was hardly into it last year.
Where are you going?
Not from.
Well, you're constantly
okay.
looking for a player to take that position because this person's out, this person got hurt, this
Yeah.
person has COVID.
Will you
Like-
grab me a Coors Light,
And
please.
you're on the like slim pickings of the fucking list.
Oh yeah,
'cause-
you're just scrapping through. You're
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, this guy might do good. It's a hard game, but last year sucked.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
COVID,
because I usually
injuries.
love. Gee, can you fucking grow up? I usually love fantasy football, but
Thanks,
like
pal.
I was just hanging on by a thread last
Well, I hate
year.
to say it, but this year's probably gonna be the same way. I mean,
Probably pretty close, yeah.
'cause,
Honestly,
I mean, they're still doing the same thing. Hey, Breck's
y'all
calling
getting
you.
a call, bro,
Opening day's Thursday.
All right,
Really?
Breck's chiming in.
for
Baseball?
baseball. What day? What month
Hello, who is this,
Oh yeah! What's up, bitches?
dude? Where are you? We're filming. What are you doing? Building a swing set?
I'm at home. I was, dude. Fuck that thing. That castle kicked my ass today. It's not even done yet.
A castle.
Yeah, he was building the castle when I went over to his house.
Yep.
Of course he would have a castle.
Put some fucking alligators in it.
Alligators, Gee, like real live ones, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
What are you fucks doing?
We're talking about
We're talking about
fantasy
you.
football.
Oh, fuck fantasy football, dude.
That's what I'm
What
saying.
about it? Who sucks at it? Duffy sucks at it.
Fair.
Dude.
Yes, I know.
Yep.
No,
He
what are you guys
sucks.
talking about, really? I mean, what about it?
Well,
We're
I'm
talking
going-
about you.
Oh, what about fantasy football?
Yeah.
That it sucks.
It does suck.
That last year was a shit pit, and it was
Shit. What
horrible.
did you already pull your surprise out? What was your surprise yet for
It's-
everybody?
So Carson's here, Carson Hammerland. That's our surprise. Yeah.
Ding a ling a ling.
Damn!
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
What's up, Carson?
What's up, dude?
Fuck! Why'd I have to miss the cool shit?
Why'd I have to fuck?
You're in no danger. I live here now. I just moved back on Monday. I didn't tell anybody, but I'm living here now, so I'll see you.
Oh, snap!
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get another microphone.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
need another
that's legit,
slot,
dude.
dude.
Welcome back.
I need another slot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. So he's the surprise. He's like slobbering and spitting on your mic right now. It's kind of weird, but
I bet
He's
you-
eating the top of it.
he's deep throating it, dude. Ew.
Oh God.
That sounded disgusting.
That wasn't me.
He's like, dude. Like, whatever. It's his welcoming gift. His mic.
I bring my own fucking mic.
Oh, he has his own mic. So
What the fuck was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Who had an interesting fact today?
I got one for you later.
yeah, Josh has it.
Later? Why
Yep. Because he just likes to build the suspense, you know.
I got to take over for you, dude.
Alright. Who
All right.
fucked up the intro today?
Wit.
No, I didn't. I did fine. I sang a little tune.
Nice.
Yeah, a little jingle. And yeah, so we're kind of going through a slideshow right now of like pictures of Carson
Being very flamboyant at this
being
point.
very gay and flamboyant.
Nice.
Watch your mouth.
Watch
Look-
your mouth.
I mean, look at it though.
It's gonna be weird for me to edit this one, not living it.
Yep.
You better put your name on it, though.
Yep.
You called in.
That's,
I'm here.
that's
I'm
cool.
fucking,
That's cool. You chimed in though.
I tried to get Frog to get on too, and he sounds like he's dead. He's so tired.
Yeah.
He told me to fuck off.
One day of working late and he's dead.
What?
I said one day of working late and he's dead.
It's tough,
No,
man.
he fucking went in at 3 though.
3 a.m.
So yeah, he's all tired, but
That fucked me
That's
up.
fair.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've done it before, and it's
Yeah.
not fun. Tell you that right now.
nope. So who's all there? Josh, Duffy, and Carson, or what?
Yep.
Austin's here too.
I'm here
Austin's
too.
mom's outside on the door, too.
I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. Oh, did you try to bite anybody's throat out today?
Fucking schmuck.
No, he's just guarding the shack. Being a good boy.
Alright, I'll let y'all get back to it.
All right.
Yeah, let me know when you got this shit ready to put together.
All right, I'll
Alright,
drop.
welcome back, Carson. I'll
Appreciate
see you
it,
soon.
dog. Looking forward to seeing you soonish.
Hell yeah.
Soonish.
Alright.
See you later, you schmuck.
Fuck off, schmuck.
All right, fine.
Alright.
Fuck off, you weird little prick.
Bye.
See you, dude.
Fuck off, you little weird little prick.
Yeah, my fun fact's not as cool as what he did, but I actually found
Yeah.
one.
I came across one too, so I'll chime in on that later. back to the slideshow. Fantasy football. It can suck. It does suck. Onward. What the fuck is that?
There we are.
Nice, dude.
There he is.
Being flamboyant again.
Being flamboyant. Look at those man titties. Nice. Some good boobs. So for those
That
who
was the
can't
last
see-
night before John Gelwick sadly passed away.
Yep. Gave his life.
He didn't die.
He didn't die.
die.
No, he didn't die. He just went on a mission a few days later.
His crazy self died.
Yeah.
Okay, he died.
Okay, he died.
He's toast.
Gave
Love
his
John
soul
Gelwick.
to.
Oh yeah, I remember that night now. There's
what-
got to be another
I actually
one.
saw him when I was living in Portland. Because he
Oh,
was
yeah, I
living out in
remember
Happy
that.
Valley, and like he hit me up, and I was like, "Yeah, come over," and he did. It's the only time I saw him, but he's a good dude.
What a guy. He's a good dude for sure. And yeah,
His double bass was pretty sick on the drums.
it's pretty sweet. He had it down. What the hell are we looking at here?
Where's the
Carson
full
naked.
picture? Where's the full picture?
Oh, it's somewhere.
Because I'm not the only one like that.
Yeah, I know. We're
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
we all
y'all
have.
three did it.
Okay, so what we're looking at is Carson when he. How old are you? Right? Like 18, 19?
Probably 19.
That was-
that was
tops.
freshman year
Probably
of
like
college.
fresh
He-
19.
That's
He has his guitar, and we're in our apartment kitchen, and he looks naked, but we would scrunch our boxer briefs behind the guitar and just look naked, and he's just got this face of like, yeah, you like this? And he's just rocking out, titties out and everything. So
classic.
his mouth is open. He's like, oh, yeah, I play guitar. But yeah, the whole picture.
Sounds just like me. Great impression.
Thank you. The whole picture, it's just Carson right now, but the whole picture, we all have guitars and doing the scrunched up boxers behind it, looking naked and just giving weird faces. We're weird fucks, so I was probably
That was
drunk.
an interesting
I don't know.
year.
I don't know.
probably
I don't
drunk.
think we were really drinking that much quite yet. That kind of kicked in like the second half of that freshman year.
Yeah.
We would,
I
like, drink a
agree,
little
because
bit.
that's when I came in.
Yeah.
And we were
Guess what
That's
I
what
did?
always
Yeah.
fucking hammered.
Every time Josh came over, we were
We were
drinking.
fucking
dude.
hammered.
Yeah.
Yep. Whenever Josh come over, we just fucking party. Yep. Good days. That was like early, like you were saying, probably in the fall.
Yeah.
So-
fall
We
or
didn't-
winter. Yeah.
We didn't party like at all until like third trimester.
That's what I'm saying. No,
like we'd stay up till 4 a.m. fucking shooting rap videos.
Yep. So
Bloody
yeah,
hell.
it's recording still. That's good. Next
It's not
one.
recording the
What
whole
the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I remember what this is. I don't remember why I did it though. I think it was just goofing.
Well, it's because you were like gonna cut your hair and then like you're just like I'm gonna rock this for like a week.
No, it was like an hour or two. There's no. I did not leave the building looking. Like
I don't-
That.
I'm
No,
pretty
it's
sure you
so
did.
crazy,
We're looking
dude.
at Carson.
Nah.
Just a portrait of Carson. And he has a
Let's get his cul-de-sac going.
cul-de-sac going. Yep. Cul-de-sac.
I was
just
too
old
scared to
man.
like bick the cul-de-sac, but you still get the
So
idea.
funny.
It's pretty good.
It's funny to look at you with no beard. It's just funny.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Look,
even
look at the
recognize you.
look at the veins, the veins popping out of your
Yeah,
neck.
I'm
You're like, oh, that's a good old man haircut, dude. It's so good. You look like a fucking bird.
There's a picture taken like within 30 minutes of this one, and I put on a white polo, and we had the remember the
Oh,
old 3D
the
glasses? Yeah.
You look
And
like
it
a
was
fucking
yeah,
nerd.
full nerd
You went from
regalia.
bird to nerd.
Forget what you heard. I'm like James Bond the Third. Shaken, not stirred.
Oh shit! And I found that picture too. I should have put it on the slideshow. I have a lot of gems on my phone, dude.
Oh,
What?
man.
Oh, gems. I thought you said
Gem.
gyms. I was like, what? Am I behind on slang? What's
He
a
might
gem?
have gyms too. I don't know.
Don't swipe.
Don't swipe.
Oh man, dude, you looking?
Holy
Oh, why? That kills me. Just the veins popping out. You're like, you're gonna pop a vein, dude.
I look like proud and embarrassed at the same time.
Oh my god,
I can't stop looking at it.
I know, change it.
Get that out of you.
I like this one because of his overalls, man.
There
They're
we go.
good.
Oh god.
Oh god.
No, I'm just fucking trying to like not laugh anymore.
Yeah, my chest
Good goal.
hurts.
Carson looks like that dude off of Moonshiners.
Popcorn Sutton.
Popcorn Sutton.
This will be the last damn run of moonshine I ever make.
Yeah, we're going legit after this. no more side business. We're going legit.
Oh my god.
I lost a couple brothers. Can't do this shit anymore. You guys ever seen Lawless? That's a damn good moonshining.
Oh, that's a great movie.
One
That's with
movie.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
One movie I haven't seen that you've seen?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Dude, we talk about movies every fucking podcast, and I need to
like,
get
huh?
better at watching movies.
I'm okay. I missed a lot of it too. Like I've never seen. There was another movie that came out around the time. Fucking Blood and Oil. What's that movie called?
Blood Diamond?
No, it's about blood and oil, and blood might be in the title.
No idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea.
I think
It's like
I
super
remember
good.
that
Yeah,
title.
I haven't seen that one.
But check out Lawless. It has Tom Hardy in it. Fuck, it's so good.
Tom Hardy's a shit.
Carson's like, cool,
Tom
dude.
Hardy. I do. Tom Hardy's one of my
Dude,
favorite
he's the
actors.
shit. He's
So
the
I picked
shit.
up The Office at Walmart for $50.
Is Tom Hardy in that?
I think so.
Does he play Dwight in that? I think he does.
I think he does.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah.
of stuff,
Stan.
$50
The
for
Office.
all of that?
the
That's
whole
a good
season.
deal. I
Yep.
could get behind that.
I was like,
Hell
It's
yeah.
not bad. It's not bad.
oh
Yeah.
man, I'm like,
Those are good overalls, though. Like, that was, you would call it the train conductor outfit, right?
Yeah, correct. I just packed those up a few days ago. Still got them.
He's got this, like, yellow flannel under
Orange. Jesus.
it. Dude, it looks
Orange,
yellow. It's more of
orange.
a yellow.
Check
okay,
your eyes,
it's
bro.
orange. Hey, I'm not the blind one. That's Duffy, and he refuses to go get his eyes checked.
Blind guy McSqueezy.
Blind guy.
I need to go to the eye doctor.
Spill
for
my
sure.
beer over. Blind guy Miss Squeezy.
The ladies in my improv class hate this character.
Oh, bam. Okay, next, what's this one? What's going on here?
Oh god.
Oh, that's a lot of love, man. Duffy's
That was
hammered.
my birthday. That was my 21st birthday.
Duffy's gone. Look at that.
21st
scrunch
birthday.
up. Oh, man. I
9
remember
years ago.
my first beer.
So does J Mac.
Look at him. He's like, you doing okay?
What am I holding against Duffy's chest?
I think you
Pure
guys
love.
just were holding me up. 'cause
No,
I
I'm
was
holding something.
fucked
Like I'm
up.
clearly displaying something on your chest.
I can't see
Keystone
any of
Light.
it.
Okay, there we go.
Keystone Light.
Yeah.
Just a can of Keystone Lights. Like, you're like, wait, let me grab this.
This
Let
would
me
be
put it in front of
perfect.
Duffy.
You'll be able to tell them their shitty cell phone picture.
Oh,
Let's
man.
see.
Who's the person all the way on the left?
Is that Bryce? On the left.
No. Who was there that night?
So whose fucking arms are
John
those?
Gilwick's.
Was that Johnny?
Because I puked on his fucking. Out
Where
the
was
window.
that at?
That was in our haunted house on 13th Street.
Oh, you guys should tell stories about that place after.
Like
we're
your
done
mom's
with
house?
No, in Pokey.
Haunted
And
house.
it's so funny because the picture that I like sent you guys, I think I sent it to you. As soon as I was taking the picture of it, the dude was walking out the door.
I didn't,
was
I
like
didn't
a-
understand anything you just said. What are you
this.
talking
Yeah,
about?
what dude?
It was like 2 months ago, I think. And I was sending you guys a picture of it just to like reminisce. And
Oh,
as-
of the house.
yeah,
currently,
yeah,
the-
yeah.
oh,
And
yeah.
as soon as I was taking the picture, the dude was walking out, and I'm like,
Were you like, poor guy?
Did you live there when we lived at the rail yard?
the rail yard.
Do you
Where
live in
me
a-
and Breck lived at the rail
Was it
yard?
Was it by
Boxcar
the
Kids?
zoo?
No,
It was by the zoo, right?
Yeah, we lived. Me and Breck lived by Ross Park.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yep,
no, I
I
know-
remember
yeah,
that.
Is that when you lived right there?
No,
'Cause
no.
I don't.
shortly after.
I don't
Very,
remember
very
you
shortly.
living there.
Like the next year, basically.
Yeah, because
Because I lived at the
You-
rail yard for 2 years, I think it was.
That was
Yeah.
2013, I believe. 2012, 2013,
Well, he
right?
said he turned 21 there, and so did I. So that would have been 2010, 2011-ish, like closer to 2011. Or no, sorry,
No.
2011, 2012. Excuse me.
Well, so we stayed
That
at
sounds
Bengal, and then you and I came back home,
Yep. for
and
a year.
then you guys all stayed there,
Yep.
and then that was third year of school.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2012, most of it part of 2012, because we're all 20.
So for the listeners, this is a early college picture again.
It's probably a
Duffy
ghost in the
is hammered, and Carson's
Thanks.
holding him up, and J-Max just sticking his headed.
What you got is that a
He's like-
keystone?
It looks like he's like seriously. It looks like he's saying that. He's like, "You got yourself a Keystone Light." But yeah,
That was a
good
fun
one.
fucking year, dude.
Yeah.
It was good times.
I
We used to go to the quad to watch Sons of Anarchy
SOA.
every night.
Videos.
Videos. I gotta pull this up.
Pull that shit up.
That was slideshow. Let's
It's all
see.
about Carson.
It's all about Carson, our special guest.
The man of the hour.
Damn right.
Welcome back.
That's
Dude, it's been like almost 10 years since I've seen you.
Yeah, you're not wrong because you were just saying you lived in that place, which is probably the last time I saw you. And so, yeah, that was around 2010, 2011. Now it's 2021. So, yeah, like literally 10 years. Yep.
Yep. It's
You guys
been a
should just
while.
like take off your shirts and kiss.
Which is funny because we
None of
went
that.
like,
None of that here.
fuck, dude, we were
We used to play Y-ball
Kidder.
together.
kindergarten together, dude.
True
Yep.
story. Yep.
I'm trying to find the video. That's
crazy.
We used to go on campouts together.
yeah.
Kinky.
Kinky.
Yep.
I guess. Yick, yick, yick. Oh, that's some grainy footage, boy.
Variety of flavors waiting for you in the snack aisle. That's a
That was my impression of Duffy Dance. If
The
you know
Duffy.
Duffy, you're familiar with the Duffy Dance.
Yep. The yick, 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 yick. Yick, 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 yick. Sound like a fucking squirrel wanting nuts from somewhere. The local supermarket.
Narc it.
Narc. What's the other one? I lost my train of thought.
Grocery store.
No.
No.
No, dude. No, no, no. No.
No, 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 no. Don't funk with my heart.
What was your interesting fact gonna be? I can't talk to
So I gotta show you the picture. I mean, so it's an interesting fact. Polar bears yell while they take a shit.
They yell or roar?
They yell.
They're like, yeah!
So here's the picture.
Oh my god. That's really funny. He's like, yeah!
Ooh, I'd be screaming too.
I don't know if the camera can see it or not, but there's the
That's so
picture.
funny.
I came across this the other day, and I was like, I'm just gonna one up Breck's fun fact here.
There
So
we go. That's hilarious. He looks like he's yelling.
I wonder what he ate.
Fish.
fish,
Fish.
some fucking fiery
cereal,
hot
maybe.
fish.
Who knows?
Cereal.
Hot Cheetos and Gatorade. Could be anything.
A
really.
person.
Definitely the hot Cheetos if he's yelling.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
My old dog back at my old store. His name was Jose. He's a cool dude. And he left work one day. He's like, I'm not feeling good, man. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. You know, you got to get out of here. And he comes back the next
Fucking
day.
liar.
And he's like, yeah. I was like, you fucking liar, get out of here. You disgust me.
You're going to hell.
He said he's puking his guts out over the toilet. And he's like at his mom's place, and like his little nephews and nieces were there. And they like poked their head in the bathroom and he's puking. And he had hot Cheetos and red Gatorade. So it just looked like he was puking blood. And his like mom runs in and she's like, Porosito, you know, just he's like, no, it's the Gatorade and the hot Cheetos.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh, that would hurt. I remember when I threw up spaghetti and s'mores.
It was I watched this man eat 20 s'mores one time. I swear to God it happened. No, I'm exaggerating a little bit. It was like 10 or 12 s'mores and then the rest just pure marshmallow. Homie sat there for like 3 hours just canning them, just fucking sculling it, mate. And just fucking.
What was that?
I didn't listen.
We were like 14 probably.
We were at a camp out with my family. And
He was hoping the s'mores were just like a piece of bread, fucking when he was fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
s'mores, dude.
Just getting it. We woke up in the middle of the night and he's just like,
It was bad. I was like,
I was like, are you okay? He's like, no.
sound like a fucking
I
ghost.
was like, are you a ghost? Are you a ghost? He's like, no, I'm going to be sick. And I was like, all right, man, you need me to go out there with you? He's like,
I did not sound.
I disagree.
It doesn't sound like
I
that.
remember it very vividly.
I was like just chilling, and he's just like,
Oh, it's hard to get it out, dude. It
it was
so
all sticky.
chunky.
It was getting gummed up by the
Sticky
mallows.
s'mores.
It was so chunky, dude. It was like, oh, it was bad. It was so bad. It was the worst. That's the worst throw up experience
Experiments.
experience for me. It was terrible, dude. I'm pretty sure I woke up like all the
Like a ghost?
animals in the forest and stuff.
Like a polar bear.
No, not in the forest. Polar bear. Not a polar bear. You should tell us more stories about the haunted house, though.
All right, I'm down. I'm gonna take an exit real quick before I get
Alright.
into this. Talk about polar bear
Fine.
shitting.
Did you have a fun fact that you were going to talk about?
Yeah, I don't remember it, though. That's the problem. I'm
That's
looking
all
for
right.
it.
Fun fact: Austin puked up.
Yep.
Thinking about it makes me
I'm
want
trying to. Yeah, it was disgusting, dude. It was not fun. Not fun at all. Mr. Potato Head was the first toy to be advertised on TV. Well,
Now it's canceled.
now it's canceled. There you go.
That's offensive.
Not offensive.
It's so fucking stupid, dude.
So I was watching did you guys watch Joe Biden's first speech that he made?
No. Mm-mm.
So I was watching this thing and like he made some okay points, I guess. But then he started talking about another stimulus check.
Mm-hmm.
And people were so fucking pissed off about it. They're like, "Oh, you cash that check, then fucking you better not talk shit on him." I was like, "Well, y'all cashed Trump's check. What's the difference?"
Yeah,
like,
right.
Wait, so like another one from
Yeah,
like
another
the recent
one.
one? Okay.
yeah, like another one.
Did you guys get your stimmies?
Yes.
Sure did.
I got mine too. Did you get your stimmy? Hell yeah, stimmy time.
I just thought it was funny because people were bitching about cashing his check and this and that, and I was like, "Well, you cashed Trump's check too because nobody's gonna turn away free money, right?
Yeah, like you.
What's the difference?"
Gonna give a fuck where it comes from?
Exactly.
Fucking annoying.
You're gonna hand out free money. I'm gonna take it. I don't care who it comes from.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about fucking stimulus checks, dude. I will
no.
take them, and
No, I don't want it.
I don't want that.
Bitch.
I don't need it. Oh wait, actually I do.
Did you
Want
say
it? Don't
like,
need it. I don't give a fuck. Hand it over.
Yeah, right. I mean, I could have $1 million in the bank, and I'll take free money.
Damn
Are
right.
you stupid?
Fuck.
Well, if you had $1 million in the
Haunted
bank,
house
you wouldn't
story?
get one anyway.
Or-
So
Good point.
I want to hear a ghost
job.
story from your house.
All right,
So the
buckle
very-
up. Let's
very
go
beginning
Jump
is-
Street. So, yeah, like we found this place, and it was super random too because we've been hunting. We were going to school at IC in Pocatello, Idaho, and
Well,
we've
I was
been
going
like,
to school. You weren't.
well, you know, on paper. But so we're zipping around Pocatello, and we just parked to stop and like pull up our phones and look at other places, and then like we look out the window and we're parked in front of a house that's for rent, and we're like, what the fuck? Okay,
5 bedrooms, 2 bath.
5-bedroom house, $900 a month.
not bad, I guess.
I mean, that's,
Super low. Like, it was crazy. So we're like, dude, you and me could front this. If we get one more person, like, we got this on lock. So whatever, we'll skip the details. We get in there. It's like this whole big, realtor. Like, they rent businesses downtown, like very
Steve
established.
Areno.
Steve Areno. Yep, Steve Areno and
Areno.
Barb. I don't remember her fucking
Barb.
name.
Fuck Barb.
Anyways, so yeah, we get the joint. We get our buddy J-Mac on board. We're going to be paying $300 each for a 5-bedroom house. Backyard, parking in the backyard. The basement is redone as of a year or two ago. Brand new, everything. Livable. There's a fridge down there, so we set up a microwave. So it's basically like 2 apartments put together. Like, you could live in either one.
hell of a deal.
Yeah. There's 3 bedrooms upstairs. There's 2 downstairs. Duffy and I claim the downstairs. J-Mac's going to have to live upstairs.
There's a rape room.
There was. So the house was over
That's such a
100 years
creepy
old.
little-
So right around
What's
the corner
underneath
from the
the
stairs,
stairs?
there was this like plywood door on some creaky ass hinges, and you'd open it, and there's this concrete room, and there's like black marks up to like eye level height in there, and then there's like this old like steel door, and there's a coal room, and
there
they
was,
shovel
like,
coal down
hooks
there
and
back in
stuff
the
in
day,
there.
and
Holy
hooks, weird
cow.
hooks hanging off the wall, and we always call it the rape room. Nobody ever got raped there that we
Yeah.
know of.
Not that we
But
know.
it was
of.
it was a
It was
a-
creepy.
Yeah, it was a
creepy
creepy room.
call it the creep room.
Yeah.
maybe.
But like the
Maybe
first,
that's more.
like one of the first days we were there, is because remember we didn't have hot water and a door on the bathroom downstairs.
I definitely the door thing's not like I believe you. I can't
But,
quite.
like,
But the
he-
hot water was a thing. We had to wait about 2 or 3 days to get the hot water turned on because we didn't know shit about utilities and we fucked up. So.
Yeah, we've sent cash in a fucking envelope like a fucking dumbass. But
Yeah. Couple of big brains right here. Didn't see that money again.
remember when I was like taking a cold shower and I was like jumping around
To
and
stay
then,
warm
like,
in the cold water.
and he was coming over and it was like,
Well, yeah, so Austin was going to school at Boise at the time. He was going to come down just a couple days early, stop in Pokey,
Visit.
hang out for a night or two, and then keep on going.
and that's
Yeah.
like when you heard the running upstairs because you and J-Mac were hanging out
We're
downstairs.
chilling downstairs because we
yeah.
did 98% of our chilling downstairs. We didn't do shit upstairs, mainly because, well, that
was
doesn't make
haunted.
sense. Yeah, because it was haunted. But so, like, we're sitting there, and then, like, you, clear as day, you hear the front door open, front door slam, and somebody run in. And we're like, sweet, Austin's here. We run upstairs, and there's nobody there. And we're like, okay, I guess we don't know the sounds of our house that well yet, but that sure sounded like a door open and somebody run across the floor.
So that was the first
That was
incident?
the very,
That
very
was the
first
yeah.
thing.
And I remember you guys telling me that story when I got there.
Yeah, we're like,
I
dude,
was
we thought you got here like 90
Oh,
minutes
great.
ago.
He's like, whoop, I'm not staying here anymore.
See you guys.
So, a few more things happened. And I guess I'll give the lay of the land. So, like, if you're in the upstairs and you walk in the front door, there's the living room. And then it open up to a hallway. Tiny hallway this way to, like, a kitchen, dining room. Hallway down this way to a bathroom at the end. 2 bedrooms on the left-hand side. And one on the right, which was J-Max. Which had a big recessed doorway. It was, like, within an arch, probably about 1.5 feet deep. And then his doorway opened up there. And, I think probably the next biggest thing that happened, which was the big one that kind of kicked it all off. Like we would all chill in the basement, and we all agreed it sounded. If you're chilling in the basement, it sounded upstairs like a bunch of talking, and we'd always compare it to listening to Sports Center because it sounded like 3 or 4 talking heads. You know, There's no TV upstairs that worked. Well, excuse me, there might have been one in J-Mac's room, but it never used. No cable, no nothing. But definitely not one in the living room, which is where we always heard it. And then one night, we're all chilling and drinking a little bit, and we walked down to Pie Hole to get a slice. And on the way back, we were just talking about some of the small weird things that happen and all like the chatter we always hear in that place. And I think like the paranormal activities were like semi-popular at the time. We'd maybe watched one recently. Or
yeah,
whatever.
we were watching the fucking Toby. It's the name of the ghost that lived with us was Toby.
Yeah, and as we're walking back, we're talking. You know, there's that scene in one of the movies where like the house like explodes, basically like cabinets open up and shit flies everywhere. So we're talking about that. We're like, dude, how crazy would it be if we just went back and like shit's just like flipped over and out of place? Oh, that's spooky. So we go in through the back all the time because again, front door we didn't even use. You'd park in the back and go through the back door back there. And so we walk in and like just kind of feeling eerie. You know, we'd probably psyched ourselves out just talking about shit and whatever, but it just felt eerie. And then we all kind of peek around the corner that shoots down that hallway with the bedroom, bathroom, J-Max. Like I said, his bedroom has like a deep arch and it's recessed. Since we moved in, J-Mac had a tennis racket that was leaning against his doorway within the recessed arch, and that fucking tennis racket was in the middle of the hallway.
Flipped over. Like, there's no way that, like,
If you even knocked it over, it wouldn't have made
would
it
just-
that far.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
flipped over
Like
itself.
had turned 3 or 4 times into the middle of the hallway.
But then, so that night is when we like went into the room that we suspected that it was in.
Well, hold on, I'm getting there. So
Okay, he's getting there.
we're tripped
Okay,
out.
thank you.
We're
Thank you,
tripped
Dad.
out. Now, of the 2 bedrooms that were opposite of J-Max, the one in the corner always smelled like cat piss, especially
Always.
when weird shit
Yeah,
was going
it
on
was
to get
weird.
way stronger.
Yeah,
So-
it's so weird.
Flip tennis racket, and so we're like, I had just recently heard like a story from a friend that like he lived in this haunted place, and this ghost or whatever would like leave stacks of coins, like piles of coins would become stacks of coins when they came back. So that was in my head for whatever reason. So I was like, let's make little stacks of coins all around this room, then we'll leave for a while and we'll see if anything happens. So we left them all around in the middle, like on a phone book or something, or a
But
box.
we fixed all the blinds.
Yeah,
though.
we left
Yeah.
a smiley face of coins in the middle, and then we put a couple on like the windowsill of the window that was this side and the window this side that point out to the backyard. And we put them there, and I specifically even remember I bumped it when I was setting the coins, and then I fixed the blinds with my hand and ran them down so they were fine. We go out in the backyard, smoke a cigarette or two, give it like 15, 20 minutes, and then we go back into the room.
Reeks of cat piss.
Reeks of cat piss. Okay, smiley face. Okay, there's piles of over here. And then over on this window, the blinds are pulled down and stuck down like somebody had grabbed and was watching us while we were in
It's
the backyard.
fucked up, dude.
Damn.
And
That's so
we
scary.
bailed that night.
Yeah.
I called up my ex. We went and stayed there. Duffy grabbed his PlayStation before he left in case the ghost wanted to
PS2 at the
game.
time.
I don't know.
PS3, I think.
Yeah, it was a PS3.
Yeah, and we bailed. And then the
Oh my
next day,
gosh.
you know,
funny.
we all slept like shit. But you wake up feeling
Poor
kind
J Mac, he had to sleep upstairs by himself
my
where all
God,
the bullshit
dude,
was going
we used
on.
to be like,
You
good
gotta
luck,
come
man.
down here,
like,
dude. Just do it. No hard. I ain't gonna make fun
like,
of you.
I think at
understand.
one point he was gonna move his bed downstairs because
Yeah.
like it was like fucked up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd be like washing dishes and like down the hall, like
you
it
just
was-
feel somebody behind
It was
you
just like there's something fucking
because that
there.
sink was right, like shot at the end of the hallway.
Poor guy.
So we wake up the next day and you know we're sober. Which, by the way, when this happened, we weren't like shit faced. We were drinking a few beers.
juice, I think.
Probably we were poor.
So Duffy was fucked up. So
We were all fucked up because we went for a walk that night. I'm pretty sure too.
That's why I said we went to Pile and then came back.
But like when we left, like after that, and then we came back, it was like even worse.
Maybe.
And then we went and slept in your
Regardless,
ex's fucking hot ass basement.
Yeah, I was gonna mention it was hot. I didn't know if you remember that part. It's hot as fuck down there. It's miserable. Anyways, but you wake up the next day and you feel kind of stupid because you just like called somebody in the middle of the night and brought your fucking PlayStation over there, feeling like a little bitch. And
It was legit, dude. Like
Yeah, but-
going back, it was like scary to like even walk
was a little
inside.
bit,
Like,
yeah. But we got like a bit more head about us. It's daylight, so we're not as scared. And so we're like, we're gonna ghost adventure this shit. And we're like, let's go in that room. We'll sit in each corner. We'll put a phone in the middle of the room and we'll record and try to catch some EVPs, you know. And so we go back, and yeah, like I said, we sat one in each corner, and we put J-Mac's phone on the same whatever it was. I think it was a phone book in the middle of the room. And we sat there asking questions. I want to say for 10 minutes is probably close to 5 because there's only so many times you can ask a question with 0 answers. And so, whatever. And so we do that. And then we go downstairs with the phone. We plug it into the stereo to listen to. And we play it back. And like we all took turns asking questions. And during this recording, we're sitting on the floor. And you can hear every time somebody like rubs their hand against the carpet or their leg. You can hear when a car goes by. You can like hear all these noises. And then we're listening back, and I personally, I started to feel really stupid because like you're just sitting there listening to yourself asking questions, getting no response. And you're like, am I a dumbass? Like, am I sitting here trying to believe in ghosts? Anyways, the very last question that we asked on that recording, I don't recall who asked it, but somebody said, do you want to talk with us? And clear as day on that recording, no. Mm-hmm. Fucking shit our pants.
That's scary.
Wow.
Shit. I don't like
dude,
that.
it was fucked up.
Then,
I don't like that one bit.
within
Me neither.
Within a day or three, we called up Steve Reno, our landlord, and like I said,
we
big
went,
realty guy.
all three of us.
We're going to your office. And so we all fucking went in his office. I'm like, Steve, you're going to think we're crazy or you're going to think we're making stuff up, but you need to tell us, do you know if anything weird happened in that house? Because it's haunted, dude. I don't know what to tell you. It just
He
is.
knew.
Well, here's why I know
That's why
he
it's
knew.
so fucking cheap.
That's why it was so cheap.
Well, of course.
And
yeah.
I'll,
what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna give the end of the story, but there's more things that happen in between. But here's how I know he knew is because when we went in and I asked him that, he got like really weird and like too comfortable and like put his feet up on the desk. I remember, and he's like, "Well, you know, how it's an old house and they kind of breathe and creak." I'm like, "No, it's nothing like that." So we told him about the cat piss smell. And he's like, well, you know, we can get that pad changed out.
A
and
day
everything."
later,
next
they came
day,
in and changed
people
it.
come in, change that pad down to the wood, clean the wood, new pad, new carpet. Still, I was reeked to piss. But the way he was so casual about it was a tell. But then, really, what was the biggest tell is two things. So I got stuck in that place after J-Mac and Duffy moved out for 2 different reasons at different times. So I was stuck paying a $900 rent. I'm working like part time basically. Couldn't hack it. I ended up getting behind on rent like $700 or $800. Just kind of bounced out of there without saying a word ever. They never came after the money.
Nope.
Never.
No.
Yep.
Well, and
Holy
that's when
shit.
what's the dude who
That's
moved
the big
in
one.
and like when he like came out and the tennis racket was flipped over again and he went back into
Justin?
the room and then the fan
His
was
fan was
spinning.
spinning.
Justin.
Yep. And then the other thing is, say, call it a month or whatever after I moved out, I went down to Pokey one night to chill with friends. I drove by because it was right off the main drag, that exit you take, whatever that street is there.
Clark Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
69.
Yep.
And so I drove by the house and I saw a car in the driveway, car on the street, and like little kids' toys out front, like a tricycle, you know, some little toy car or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, somebody's moved
to
in. That's
play a
crazy.
game.
It was a year lease. I went down there that night. I came back like a week later. I went down again to see some friends for rent. That family had moved out within a month.
I saw
Holy
like the same
shit.
kind of shit too.
Yeah.
It was
like,
That's
haunted
crazy.
for sure.
Yeah.
Andre's
I'm
hangout.
so lucky I didn't get haunted there ever.
Yeah. And like I'm
well,
not,
the thing is like people would come with like fucking Frozen Pants would come over and be like, this shit's not fucking haunted. And then like when he would leave, that's when it would fucking like do its thing.
yeah, he'd come over and like literally like taunt and he'd run. I don't care. I'd run upstairs. Ghost.
That's
And
not
then
good.
as soon as he'd leave, we'd call it. It was a dance party. We'd be downstairs and you just hear like stomp, 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 like all
Pissed.
night
They're
long.
pissed. Pissed off ghosts,
crazy.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So that place for sure. And then a few other things happened. There was one time. Is that still recording? I feel like I heard like a change in the headphones.
No, I turned the heater off, and that
Just
was
like
kind
right
of making.
that second. I don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, one other small thing that happened. Duffy might have some other. Oh, actually, I kind of have two. There's one night where we'd all went out because like we went out every night as fucking college, and we didn't want to be in our haunted house. And I don't remember if you were with us or not, but then we came in and All Alone by Nick 13 was playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is a creepy haunting song in general, but like
Breck's calling me.
I saw it.
Tell
Go
me to
ahead.
answer it. Can I fucking help you?
Yeah, dude, I have a question. I totally forgot about it.
long time, first time.
It's actually a question
It's a question for who?
for Duffy.
Oh,
What?
okay, Duffy.
All right, Duffy, can you hear me?
Yes.
Do you remember your first blowjob?
The fuck?
You or not?
I don't. I'd have to think about it for a second.
You don't remember your first blowjob?
Do you?
What? No,
Do you?
I'm asking you.
Oh,
I already know this one.
what was this shit?
All I'm trying to find out is if you remember what it tastes like.
God, fucking hang up.
Oh, that's a good one.
I forgot I was going to ask you that on the podcast today, and then I took time, so I had to call and ask you.
That was
well,
funny.
You're still on the podcast, so welcome back,
Did you
sir.
hear, Frog's shit he sent you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Nice. All right, that's all. That'd be all, folks.
All right, thanks for chiming in
All right,
again,
thanks
mister.
for joining the Shack Podcast. See y'all later.
All right.
Hey,
Bye. Jesus, that was funny.
Dude, we talked about that on the last episode. Dude. That's where I knew that was going.
And we were
I haven't
gaming.
listened to it yet, so
We were gaming, and Tree Frog did that to. Wasn't it you?
It was me,
It was
yeah.
you. Yeah, that's right. All right.
Well, he asked you, and you're like, I don't know. And he's like, ask Breck, and Breck's like, yeah, I remember. And then he's like, Josh, do you remember? And I was like, he's like, how'd it taste? I was like, you motherfucker.
Oh my god. Fuck.
what time are we at right now?
We're about
Almost an hour.
almost an hour. Hey, where were you at on your haunted?
Oh,
house
just
story?
two more small things that I'll fast forward. But yeah, we came back and like a bunch of lights were on that shouldn't have been on, and this creepy song was playing from the iPod dock, which like, yeah, okay for the iPod.
This is
dock.
when he still lived there?
Yeah, him too, and we were out partying or whatever. And then yeah, like you could say, you know, like something fucked up to turn the iPod on, you know, like fuse box something, whatever. Yeah. But for like lights to be flipped on and on, like, so that was weird. And then one other thing, it was like the days he was moving out, he was like either halfway gone or like he was in IF, but then he forgot his toothbrush or something.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he came
when-
down
when
and-
Claudia was there by herself, and she's
my
like,
girlfriend
"Did-
was there, my wife now,
shit.
and she was like sleeping while I was at work, and she knew Duffy was coming, and then she like woke up because she heard a noise, and she had heard the front door open, so she goes upstairs, and the front door is open, but the deadbolt's locked, and she's like,
Yeah,
she
so
calls
she
him
like,
immediately.
she called me. She's like, did you go through the side door or like, because I always went through
we
the back
go
door.
through the back 100% of the time,
And
We
I was
never
like,
use the
no,
front.
I went through the front or the side door. And she's like, oh, well, that's fucked up because that shit was like
Yeah.
wide open.
So yeah, that was like just a couple of the last like major things. But yeah, like it's one of those things like, or if people don't believe me, like that's fine. I get it. You just had to experience it to know it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it
you don't
was
have to believe it at all, but
super
it was
weird.
fucking real.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like it was legit.
I'll never have an experience
I
like that
believe it.
clear as day in my life.
I've
It's
been to
like,
that house a ton, and I
believe it.
I felt the vibes.
yeah, and pretty much everybody except that character we were talking about that came in and stayed a night, they'd sleep upstairs on one of the couches and be like, it was a little, just kind of a strange vibe. Yeah.
Upstairs was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like
I stayed up there a couple times, and it was, I don't know. I couldn't get that great of sleep. I
just
never
like
got any
eerie kind
any
of.
haunting myself. Like I wouldn't be waking up in the middle of the night or anything, but
Yeah,
it was uncomfortable. I wouldn't sleep good there, that's for sure.
the thing is,
I'd
is
have
like
weird
it,
fucking dreams there. I don't
wouldn't-
remember the dreams, of course, but like they were fucking.
it wouldn't really do
It
it
was-
if people were there. Like it was only like
When there's fewer people
The
and
people
things
that
calm
actually
down.
lived there,
Yeah,
like you
like
guys.
for the
it
most
was the
part,
only
yeah.
time is like
Yeah.
when it fucking went off. And
When I lived there alone, sorry, just
Shy
one more
ghosts.
thing. One thing I just remembered. So
Antisocial.
I think Duffy you left your TV downstairs for me. Remember?
yeah,
Because you had a TV at your mom's place, and so I'd still chill in that room when I got home from work and stuff, and like watch TV. Because I had a TV in my room, but it didn't have whatever. It was a bigger TV. I can't remember, but I always chill in there. And sometimes I'd fall asleep there or whatever. But anyways, whether I fell asleep and woke up and went to bed or it was just time to go to bed, like a fucking little child, I'd walk into my room, turn on the hall light, turn on my room light, walk back in that room, turn off that light, turn off the hall light, go into my room, close the door, turn off my light, go to bed. And
dude, it was all about light switches.
yep,
Like
and
to
half
make
a dozen
sure you're-
times, dude, I'd wake up in my room and I'd see under my door all the lights on were on outside of my door, and like nothing to do, so you just go back to sleep, and then you wake up in the morning, they're all off.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like one of the first nights.
They need
remember
to
when, like,
demolish that house.
I remember I was like sleeping and like
That's what
I
should
thought I was
happen,
dreaming.
so-
it was like I had that whisper in my ear. It was like, I want to fuck you. Remember that?
I wanna fuck you.
And then I have a whole.
Are you sure that wasn't Carson in the middle of the night?
mean,
you guys
J-Man.
I
remember?
wouldn't use that
Might
language.
Not my
And
style.
then I
dude.
had oh shit.
There she goes.
And then I had that hole
okay.
like
It's fine.
I had like a hole on the inside of my door, so it like like it was like somebody kicked the fucking door.
That's crazy.
It was weird.
Did you ever
dude.
see their house?
It was
I
fucked
never
up.
went to that house, but I've heard stories about it,
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's.
which I believe because
I believe in haunted.
I've had some
Places.
different things myself, just not there, obviously. But
Yeah, that shit's real, dude.
I believe there's other stuff out there.
Yeah, my girlfriend, her last place, just she thinks it was haunted. I don't know if it was haunted. I never got any like really negative vibes there, but sometimes it'd be just I don't know. You can just feel it,
All right.
And there'd be a lot of times where I'd walk down the hallway and just be like uncomfortable as fuck.
Like something's watching.
Something's
you.
watching
Something's
you, but
watching
you like
you.
look down and you
I
almost
feel
see
like
anything.
Somebody's watching me.
What did you say after that?
I was trying to remember myself. I was like, and then there's a
Yeah, he does that
Yeah.
little melody. But yeah, thank God she moved into a new place because she was telling me like the kids would always fight there, constantly fight there, and ever since we moved into this new place, it's just so much better. They never fight. It doesn't feel like there's an eerie feeling. I don't know.
This is your girl's old place.
Yeah, my girl's old place, and I don't know. It didn't have that cat piss smell, but it had this smell to it though.
See, and that's what I've heard is like an ammonia cat pee smell is common, but there's other smells. Like a lot of times, if like you're getting haunted or poltergeist or whatever, that there's like a smell associated with that. Which, if you want to break it down into any
believe
terms
it.
of belief, and so it's just simply like an energy thing. What happens when
Yeah.
you turn on the heater and it's producing energy? There's a smell to that heat, and
Right.
like energy is gonna make some type of a smell. So like
Yeah.
it just makes sense that like.
Well,
Goes
Steve
hand
Reno
in
was
hand.
like,
That makes
oh, they
so
had
much
birds.
I don't remember that. It's funny.
There was like bird shit in the fucking like.
No, okay, yeah, no, I do kind of remember that.
Yeah,
Birds.
fucking Steve Reno.
But yeah, his like
Remember
smug
when he
attitude. I
came, remember
fucking
when
knew
he came over and we had all those pornos up on the wall?
Well, they weren't pornos. They were bikini. There was like Kim Kardashian in a bikini. But yeah, but still, he was like,
She was,
No, we
she
took
was
like
in the
the-
living room.
Yeah.
We took out the pictures
That's
of
funny.
that Playboy.
Right in the living room. There's Kim Kardashian.
yeah,
It's a good welcoming.
Had the couch that we couldn't get a couch downstairs. It
so
fucking
funny.
sucked.
could
yeah.
not.
It was
It was
impossible.
impossible.
That sucks, dude.
And everybody's like, "Oh, you can do it." It's like, no,
No, we've tried
fucking
we
can't.
took off doors, we took off rails. Impossible. It wasn't built for it because like it wasn't built to be a basement. It had like a crappy little concrete stairs down there, so that's what happened.
It fucking made Toby mad.
Yeah. Sorry, boys. I'm checking. I got my brother's out of town. I'm supposed to pick up his PS5 off his porch as soon as it's delivered, so I keep checking every 10 minutes, making sure.
That's
Where's he
fine.
live?
It's all good. Where's he live?
In a
Give me
house.
the exact.
Probably not haunted. If
Give me the exact coordinates.
hoping-
Is he getting it today?
Give me the address.
yeah, it's supposed to be out today, and here about like 5.5 hours ago is somewhere in Utah. That's about a 4.5 hour drive. But remember, we're talking about a big FedEx truck that also has to make other deliveries. So, and I don't blame him for like tripping out, but he's texting me. He's like, "Oh,
Is it there?
I was like, I know, buddy. I'm checking."
Oh, and I knew when my PS5 was coming. I was just like
Just
checking every
Anxious.
2 seconds. I was like, "Is it there? Is it there?
Antsy.
Is it there?"
Dude, I've left work so many times for a guitar or something. I'm like, fuck off. I gotta go get a guitar.
Yep.
Not fucking risking this.
you've been playing a lot. I know you've been moving a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if I
obviously,
told
but
you the other night,
before-
like just the last few months, not at all, dude. I was for a hot minute there, like we're talking just months ago, so like almost a year after COVID, for whatever reason. Well, I know why. It's because I was having like staffing issues when people have COVID and stuff, dude. I was working like
Yeah.
60-hour weeks frequently, just like no time, no inspiration, no nothing. So I and then like I had a spike. I got back onto playing a lot for a minute about when I got that new guitar.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
playing
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot, yeah. And then after I built that amp too.
Dude, I want to see your new guitar. The
For
Nick
sure.
13 one?
Nick 13 Gretsch.
Oh, you bought that?
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
sick, dude. I love it. It's
Holy
really, really
shit.
cool. Like,
I
really
forgot you
cool.
got that guitar, dude.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll have to bring it down.
How much
soon.
that cost you?
I think it was 600.
That's not bad.
No more than 650. So really not horrible in terms of a guitar.
You could
Yes.
have bought a PS5 for that.
Get a Montucky cold snack.
Yeah, get a cold snack,
Bring me
eh?
one too if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Just having bevies with the boys.
Having bevies with the boys. Well, we'll have to jam soon or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Change that up, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Also, I mean, you kind of know how it goes. Like, it's always more fun with people.
Oh, for sure.
like-
Yeah.
I want to learn how to play.
Just like back and forth, just you can create something.
Yeah, all you need.
I know
is
a guy
bring-
that teaches guitar.
Me too. Can you teach me?
Absolutely. I hear he has availabilities on Fridays.
Are you gonna charge me money though?
I'll give you a deal.
All right, give me a deal. I'll learn.
Give you that deal.
I'm just
It
gonna come
would-
to the shack for free.
Right. That's the thing.
I need a jam.
I'd rather
soon.
do it here because I have to pay a studio fee over there.
I don't give a
you
fuck
know?
where you do. Just
Just help me out, damn it. Yeah.
Shove me up your butt.
we can do it in the
Shove me
fucking
up your
backyard. I
butt.
don't care.
Let's make a
That's an
Do it.
inside joke.
Why not do it here?
Can't
dude?
explain the shove me
It's
up your
like the
butt line,
best.
but that's an inside joke.
That's so funny, dude. It was a typo from
Oh,
me.
we were talking about Wydell the other day.
Hell yeah, dude. Wydell could come back.
Me and
Greatest,
J-Mac.
greatest band to ever live.
Yeah.
I've never had more fun
You're
playing
damn
in
right.
a band, dude. That band was sick, especially at the end. We really found our groove.
Those were good.
Yeah,
And
we
then
were
a couple
doing-
of jackasses decided to move, and so it fucking
Yeah,
crumbled.
really gamble. Oh man.
I'm surprised you guys didn't make it though. To be honest, because you guys
Well,
were
we
fucking
just-
good.
To be blunt, though, we also didn't try that hard. Like, we had, like,
Yeah.
more or less zero online presence. We were working on some legit recordings, which now we could probably produce something of equal quality just between
Oh,
the two of us and our
just
knowledge
me.
that we have. Like,
Yeah, just
we've
us.
got the equipment, the skills, the software. So, like,
We have the shack.
yeah, if we had
We have
what we
all
have
these
now, we
vibes
could have
here.
made a bigger push on that. And that's what sucks too, is when that band disassembled, we were just starting to get offers to open up big shows that would come through town because we had
Yeah.
fucking hacked it long enough and people knew us just as dudes, you know.
Yeah, that sucks.
And like
So,
too
yeah.
with that, I was talking to my lady about it because she's like, she went to school for like acting,
Mm-hmm.
and like she's good and she sings really well, but it's like you can be like great, but you're still not like good.
Well,
Like, you
and
got to be like elite kind of shit.
the thing, like my mom and my sister watch The Voice like religiously, and it's like so funny like how much amazing talent you see on there, and like it's like it's time and luck. Like you can be
Yeah.
the best in
Yeah.
the
It is.
fucking
It's
world,
timing. Yeah.
Yeah.
and you just kind of have to catch that break. Like, And that's what's super cool about things like YouTube and stuff is like to really put yourself out there. But at the same time, like then you kind of get more known as like that content creator than you do the artist. Like there's pretty much nobody. There's people that make millions of dollars off of YouTube as a content creator, like that 10-second songs guy, Anthony Vincent or something. He just recently changed his channel name, and he's an amazing vocalist, and he has a band, and he talks about how nobody wants to sign my band, nobody cares about my band, everybody just cares about like me singing this song in 20 different styles because I'm a really talented vocalist. Like makes a great living off of it, but it's not creatively satisfying to him as much as it
To
is.
him, yeah, as an artist.
Yeah, it's something like you were talking about The Voice. Like, there's one guy, because my wife watches that shit, like, religiously, too. There was a guy that watched, his name was Lane Hardy, and he was really good. Like, he sang, like, country music. He also played, like, different, like, his voice was, because he was from Louisiana, so his voice kind of was, like that.
Just had that natural
Yeah,
drawl.
that natural drawl.
Yeah, that accent.
And he went all the way through and got beat out in the end. And then he came back and he was just a guitarist for one of his friends that wanted to try out.
What?
And just in the audition, they're like, "Oh, are you going to sing something for me?" And he's like, "Do you want me to sing something?" Because they let her through all the way to like where they go to like far.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
Sammy's or whatever.
Yeah, so they let her go through, and he's like, "Well, you want me to sing?" And they're like, "Yeah, let's show." And so he started singing, and they instantly sent him fucking through, and then he ended up winning that. But you still have never heard anything, and he went through both of those where he almost won both of them, but he ended up winning that final one. And you still don't hear anything.
Well, that's
about
the
him,
thing. So like,
That does make.
I know
any
we're
sense.
not
Don't
big-
they get like record deals?
yeah, but
after
it
that
doesn't
shit?
matter, dude, because how many American Idol winners can you name? Kelly Clarkson?
Clay Aiken.
Yeah,
Chris
but like,
Daughtry.
oh yeah, that's right, Daughtry was. But still, remember
Carrie
that big
Underwood,
black
didn't
dude,
she? Yeah,
Ruben,
yeah.
won
Yeah.
it? Ruben
Oh,
Studdard?
yeah.
Ruben stuttered, yeah.
Nobody knows him. Like, I mean, they do, but not like he's not a fucking big,
There was a
big
few
name.
songs that he came out that everybody enjoyed, but after that, it was like done.
Yeah, and so, and that's like, I mean, that's catching the break, and then the system being like, meh. Like, you didn't
Yeah.
like bang hard
Clarkson
enough on
or
that
whatever
first
won
one.
it.
Ah, Kelly Clarkson, yes. She's a
what
judge
you
on The
said?
Voice now.
Oh really?
Yeah, and she has like talk shows and shit. And then she had that hit again
That was
a few years back.
American Idol. She
Yeah.
won, right?
Yeah, but my point is like you can win it and you can get any fucking contract you want, but like
But you still suck.
But as,
Not
as
even,
long
just if
as you're
you
not
don't
like top person in that contract, like nobody gives a
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, you get a contract, and then most likely that contract ends, and then you go elsewhere to whoever you. Mostly, you could just do it independently, but still have this network from having that one contract, that first contract. So you'll meet other people. It's a bunch of factors.
Yeah,
you
and-
know that.
and even the no names that we don't know from these shows, I'm sure they still have a good living from it, but as far as like being like one of the biggest stars in the world, like it's not a guarantee whatsoever that that's what happens from you. Like,
Well, and I hate to bring this up, but like even like say, what the fuck is his name? The dude that played on High School Musical,
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. So he was a damn good singer in that, but he went nowhere, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he became an actor. That was
He's
it.
an actor. Yeah.
Like his singing didn't mean shit to
Right,
anybody,
mhm.
but like he just knew people and got into that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's like the Disney kid approach. Like you do both, and then whichever one takes off, that's what you do more.
That's
Like,
so-
because like what, like Demi Lovato or whatever, she was kind of like
Yeah.
the Disney actress, and then people like the music more, so she like went that direction. So,
yeah.
and I don't blame anybody for taking any route to fame and fortune, but it's just kind of funny. I like, I'll do anything, and then like whichever one catches the win, I do that. Fuck
All
all this.
about like who you know, kind of thing.
Who you
I
blow.
agree.
It's who you blow.
Yep. I remember my first blowjob.
How'd it taste?
Breck's ghosting me right now, so
Ghosting.
Ghosting you down.
The old roast and ghost.
Thing goes. But yeah, we'll have to jam soon, and I don't know.
Oh yeah, dude, I can't wait.
Bring back the Hellcat.
You know what's
Cruise or
really
something.
weird is I've never been in this room when you guys are all jamming.
Yeah, it's
Never.
a magical experience.
Do you like that noise?
We call him Old Knuckles. Welcome back, Old Knuckles.
Yep. Curious like a cat. That's why they call me Knuckles.
when everybody
Whiskers.
That makes-
Whiskers.
Whiskers.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That brings me to a question I thought of earlier. From performing, like, what was the worst heckler you ever had, Carson? can you remember like a really bad heckler that would just shout at you when you're fucking playing and you're just like, shut up, I'm fucking playing.
Probably J-Mac.
Probably J-Mac. I don't know if I can like necessarily peg this as like the worst or anything, because like you kind of get a lot when you're playing bar gigs. There's always some like, it's typically an older drunk person.
Some drunk bastard
Yep.
fucking
And they're just hollering out.
Always.
It's pretty much play Freebird type of shit. But there was one time we were playing at the Brick House and somebody, I think it was a woman, regardless, CCR, play some
Yeah.
Creedence. And so we like goofed through a song or two of Creedence because like,
Bad Moon.
yeah, because like, yeah, I can play 3 chords and like, and then we stopped. They're like, you keep going. Like, I don't want to. If that's what I wanted to do, I would have come prepared to do that.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah,
it's
you have
cool.
certain songs you're gonna play that
just
night.
in, like I fucking gave you your attention you so clearly wanted. Can I fucking get
that's
back
the
to doing
thing.
this? What about you? You got something
That was
more
gonna
memorable?
that was gonna be the
Yeah.
one right there. And we stopped, and it's just funny because, yeah, they got the attention there. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, we played like maybe halfway through that song, and they're like, "Oh, what the hell?" And I was like, "Dude, we played it on the fly, just from 3 chords, and just like,
Yeah.
whatever."
We didn't even look each other, say a word. Just fucking jumped into it, and it's
Yeah.
not good enough for you.
What I hate is like when people watch a band play or like heckle the band, like they expect the band to know every god fucking song on the planet, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you can't play fucking Sweet Caroline? You fucking suck. You're not a musician.
You guys
can't
have your
play-
own. You guys have
can't
your own
play
style that you guys learn and you
Exactly.
do. Like,
There's people out there that don't understand. Like, you know, people are out there thinking when they're watching a band or musicians play, they're like, they can play everything, dude. They can play fucking classical music. They can play fucking Cher.
well,
they
it's
can
just
play-
like it's just like that. It's like that night at Brex when you just like grabbed that guitar and I like showed you that one band that I went and saw.
Yeah.
You just like picked up the chords, but doesn't mean you're like professional at it. Like,
Right.
Or like
he picked up
that's when
like.
you want to perform.
Well, he picked
Yeah.
up like half the song, and then you're like, yeah, something like that. Like you didn't
Yeah.
practice that, so
No, yeah, I was able to pick up the song on guitar, figure out the chord progression, but I don't know the fucking lyrics. I don't know how they sing
Yeah.
the lyrics, you know? So it's kind of funny, like, when people are out there expecting that these musicians, like, know all the fucking songs in the world. And they're like, oh, fuck these guys. They don't know fucking Georgia Florida line. Like, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, damn, that
It
sucks.
reminds me of the Step Brothers quote. What is that one?
Oh, I've thought of a heckler story.
Hit me.
Remember we played at Black Rock, the old Black Rock that was bigger and awesome.
Yeah, I like playing.
And the guy
The one across from the theater.
Yeah, from the
Oh,
theater.
I remember puking there one night.
3 or 4 times.
And we were playing Marty Robbins. Fucking what was the song? What's the song
El
called?
Paso.
El Paso.
Yeah.
And this guy comes strolling
song.
in. He may have been on drugs or methed out or something, but we were playing that song and it made his fucking night. He wasn't a heckler. He was just a dude that was like, holy shit, people still play Marty Robbins around here? And we were playing that song and it just made his night. And he was walking around just drugged out, just fucking cracked out of his mind or something. And he was singing all the lyrics with us and he was just having a good time. And then after that song, he left and just walked somewhere else, dude. It was funny. But he was waltzing. Like, you could see him outside the window just still, like, having a blast. Just like, hey.
that's funny.
Yeah, I got a lot of that shit when I was like playing by myself in Oregon and shit. It'd just be me and an acoustic guitar, and I'd do some like interesting covers, but for the most part, it's just like roots, country, Americana stuff. And so it's so funny, like you do a Marty Robbins, Johnny Cash, or Waylon Jennings, and a couple different things. And and then somebody's like, Whiskey River by Willie Nelson. It's like, well, yeah, I fucking know the song, but like I didn't bring that to play tonight. Like, and it's always the hardest. You should really learn. It's not a matter. Yeah, I could learn it.
I could probably play it right now, but fuck off.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I've got
right.
this. The place has hired me. They know I play this. Like,
Yeah.
It's not fucking karaoke.
yeah, exactly. Like, right there, exactly. You go sing it somewhere. Like, fucking figure it out.
Go to Ford's.
They're like, dance, monkey, dance. Do this fucking song, dance.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, dude, put $100 in my tip jar and I'll give
Give
me 10
15.
minutes.
Yeah.
And I'll look it up on YouTube and put it on my music stand and read the lyrics as they scroll up. And then I'll play it for you. How about that?
Yeah.
Because that shit takes time. You know, you can't just.
Yeah.
I mean,
Unless-
I could do it, but
Yep. Yep. Sometimes there's just those scenarios when you're playing a live show and people are buttholes, you know.
But regardless, you guys do sound amazing.
Thank
they
you.
don't.
Even
They
on
suck.
that fucking video.
Oh
that I
yeah,
wasn't able to make
with
it.
my other band, Desert Harp. Yeah, you can play bass for our band if you wanted to.
I could try.
Big fingers,
Can I play?
I'll give it a shot.
long fingers. If you
Duffy would
practice,
be the
practice.
guy that would get fucking hammered and be like, "Okay, let's play."
yeah.
No, I'd be way too afraid.
I
to
already
do
feel that role. I'm the guy that gets fucking hammered and plays.
But you can play.
No, we played a show.
practiced that
we
shit a
played
lot.
like 2 songs at Black Rock one time, and
Yeah,
I was
we-
terrified.
We had Duffy just come in. And we'd play a couple songs, you know.
But I couldn't hear you, so it was
You
like,
do sound pretty good, Duff, except for your lyrics when you play. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
you sound
no.
good.
The lyrics or the singing? Oh, the
It's
singing.
Singing.
Mm,
I'm
well,
just
I
kidding.
don't. I'm not a singer.
I know what songs you're singing when you play. When you
Yeah,
like
I've
post
been
your shit
singing
on
10 years,
Facebook, I know
I'm
what
a
you're
singer.
singing.
Yep.
It's
There
fun to
goes
write
Cars.
shit, but
I just want to know how to play.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
all
lot
I
of
wanna do.
fun. Even if you just know how to like play a couple chords together and try to just
yeah, it's fun. It's
Play,
like an
you know, it's
accomplishment
fun.
when like you can like play a song all the way through.
yeah, especially a song that you love, you know.
That's the thing. I took drums when I was in junior high and played pretty good, but I haven't touched a drum set in like over 10 years. I
There's
don't
one
know.
right there.
Well,
There's
I
one
know
right
every
there.
time we come here, I'm like, I'm gonna play
Yeah,
that,
dude,
but I don't.
You can play, dude. Yeah.
Like Brian Leahy was telling me, or showing me some things when we.
Brian Leahy.
I remember
Yeah.
Brian Leahy.
Holy shit!
Holy shit. Yeah.
He's the one that was showing me some things when we were playing, but I know I was always a rebel in
Years.
that band class. So
Yeah.
me, Breck, and Dustin Brighton.
Um,
I haven't seen Dustin forever too.
Dustin Brighton.
He's hard to spot.
He's little.
Oh, dude, I had to
He's like a ninja warrior or something.
Dude, I had to.
No, he does a Spartan run, dude.
I had
Oh,
to-
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's badass.
He's taking.
stacked, dude.
He's done like 3 of them, and he's taken like top place where he's got like fucking medals and shit from it.
Good for him. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I had to unfollow him though, dude. He just toots
Just too
Trump.
much inspirational quotes.
No, from Trump probably. He just constantly just Trump this, Trump that, Trump like just really political and shit. I'm like,
Dude, fuck
okay,
politics.
I'm still your friend, but like I'm unfollowing you so I don't get like what you say on statuses.
even
That's
if
the way
I-
I'm saying is that like it doesn't matter who you win for. I don't give a fuck. Like
Yeah,
That's the thing. You
dude.
could even be posting stuff that's more in line with my
doesn't
political
matter.
compass and still fucking annoying. Stop. Like, I'm not here for that. Like,
yeah.
I just, if 90% of the time I could forget about that type of shit, I'd be happy.
Well, the way I
so
see
that's what
it, it's
try
just
to
gonna
do.
continue. When Trump was president, everybody fucking hated him. Everybody talked shit. Biden's
It's how
president, everybody
everybody
fucking
hated
hated him.
him.
Everybody's gonna talk shit.
It's-
Like it's not gonna
It's
fucking
just
change anything.
Never gonna change.
Are we ever gonna have a leader that
No.
like
We
everyone's
should
gonna
resurrect
love and
Abe
like?
Lincoln.
He'd be so
He
scared.
wasn't good either because he abolished slavery. That's not cool.
Yeah, he'd be like, "What the fuck?" Just like everything, internet. What? Like he would
The-
not want to be president.
Dude, nobody's
It's
gonna
just-
have a good.
That's the real thing.
It's
What
stupid.
matters
It's like every
is
single
local government. Like, try to fucking matter about what actually happens to you in your county,
in a
in your
community.
state. Like,
But see, that doesn't even matter because we got fucking Little and he's a dipshit anyway.
but it
like-
matters more than the not that there's not important issues at the national level, but like just fucking that's why we have state government is because if you don't fucking like it there, find somewhere else. Like that's what's cool about Idaho. We're mostly like a leave people alone type of state, like as far as our gun laws are concerned. We have stupid drug laws, but like you just find that happy medium where I care about this. Like if you don't like it, you go somewhere else, I guess.
Just like the Patriot. You've all seen the Patriot, right?
Yeah,
Years
I've seen the
years
Patriot.
ago.
Mel Gibson.
Yes.
Yes.
Where he
Oh,
says,
that's a good movie.
can each person govern their own, and like govern their own, what do they call it, like county, or I guess would,
Your flock.
yeah.
Like yeah, kind of just worry about yourself.
Because what was there, 13 regional colonies back then? Yeah, so each person could govern their own thing. And he says, well, yes, I can. Yes, they can. I think it's the same way with states. Can Idaho become their own person? Yes, they can. Utah, Colorado, whatever. They can decide what the fucking laws they want. I don't think we need one fucking person saying
Fucking
that.
Idaho Falls, though.
Sure.
We're like the worst place in the country with COVID shit.
That's because everybody's a fucking dickhead.
That's because they're all afraid.
I'm about to start taking tallies of like how many people aren't wearing masks as opposed to ones who are.
I don't wear masks.
Well, that's why we're getting sick.
He's got a point. I'm okay.
Speaking of which,
Just fucking
have you
step
guys
up and get
gotten a vaccine yet?
Yeah, I got my first dose, baby.
I think it's a waste of time, just like the damn flu.
Johnson & Johnson, it was not fun.
It's just like for me, it's just like the flu vaccine. You can get it, but by the time it gets to us, it's going to be a different strand anyway. So
Josh
is
is
it really
making us
risky?
sick.
You're the culprit. Just kidding.
I don't really fucking care.
Well, that's
Will I ever
narcissistic.
No.
Will I ever give it to my kids? Probably not. Hasn't been tested long enough.
Yeah. Well, it's a
Yeah,
new.
I don't know.
It's a new virus.
It's-
Of course, it hasn't been tested long enough.
Exactly, the flu. It's a new fucking virus.
But how?
So
I was looking up Okay, I was thinking about it. I looked up the death toll last year of the flu.
dude, the death
Not
toll
even
doesn't
close.
mean shit.
It does mean shit. If more people are
I think it
losing-
means deaths.
just like there's it's
Oh my god.
it's like this, COVID, flu, It's
Dude,
a
the
pretty
flu
huge.
disappeared.
The flu disappeared. Then why are you making a case about it? You're
Because-
saying it's more dangerous than COVID?
No, is what I'm saying is the hospital gets paid 100% if they say it's COVID. You could die of a fucking heart attack and they'll say,
And they
it
say
was
it's
COVID, so
COVID.
they get a fucking 100%. So
Yeah.
you really don't know the fucking toll for it.
No. Well,
yeah,
I don't know. It's pretty fucking serious if it's a global pandemic.
It
There was
is
some
a
shit
global
that was
And
pandemic.
I'm gonna listen to scientists and doctors
There was some
than
shit.
people that don't know shit about like viruses and shit, and they're just thinking that, it's a pretty serious.
I don't know
shit.
anything about it, but it's like I get paid $100 to get this vaccine. So then, like,
But see, that's you. Did
I'll
the
do
rest
it.
of us get paid $100 to get a vaccine? No.
did you get paid?
I haven't got my second dose yet, so no, not yet. But I, will
I haven't
get-
gotten paid yet, but
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
because you did the one doser.
I don't get shit. So what's that to me?
I don't know. I just feel like getting vaccinated, you might as just well do it.
But I've never had a flu shot in my life. So what's the difference?
I don't know.
Exactly. I don't know. I'm not
can't
gonna.
answer
I'm
that
not gonna
question.
fight because we're all friends. I don't really care what you guys believe. What I believe, we're all still friends. It don't really matter.
I believe in ghosts.
I believe.
Can't talk me out of it. Seen too
Hell
much.
no.
I don't know. I just figured, like, fuck it. Like, might as well. Like,
I'll never give it to my kids until it's been truly farther along.
Oh, the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes
because-
I.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still
I was reading.
fresh,
I was reading something the
I
other
don't know.
day that as of April something that kids can start getting it. I will never give it to my kids because I don't know much about it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could maybe agree with because, like, literally the way I thought about myself getting the vaccine was like, I'd roll the dice on myself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I like being alive. Don't get me wrong, but like, meh. But as far as like making that choice for somebody else, that's a much bigger decision. So I get that, and also kids are more or less close to immune than adults are, so that makes sense on multiple different levels. But I mean, that's why you give your kids vaccines for smallpox and polio. They're a pretty good track record, so you go ahead and do that.
I understand those, but this one hasn't been tested long
I get
enough.
it. See,
So.
that's like I said. That's the only thing I understand. Is like,
I just-
it's new. And
I
it's
just had a
like-
newborn. I'm not going to give my newborn a fucking vaccine that could possibly kill
Brand
him.
new.
I'm not going
yeah,
to do that.
I don't blame you for
Like,
that.
will I ever get one? It depends.
I mean, I'll get one.
what kind of underwear does the Pope wear? Depends. I don't know why I had to get on the mic to say that.
It's
But
like,
I mean, I've never had a flu shot in my life, and
I
it
haven't
kills
had
it kills
flu shot
thousands of
for-
people a year too. So
Yeah.
I had COVID. You had COVID.
yeah, you fuckers.
You were all right.
Mm,
I was
good.
all
Yeah,
right.
but
So I'm just gonna roll with it.
it's hard. You can't just compare it with the flu yet, though. I mean, the
agree.
fucking COVID wiped out
It's
how many
fucking
people?
whack, though,
3 million
dude.
people. When did the flu wipe out 3 million people?
But that's just what they say. Like I said, hospitals get charged 100% if they say it was COVID. So you don't really know. I'm just saying.
I have no idea what you mean by that. That's what
He means
so,
like
like,
if you
people
die
were-
in a
So is
motorcycle
somebody-
crash and you test positive for COVID,
And they're saying
it's
it's COVID.
listed as a COVID death. Is what I've heard.
It wasn't the
anyways.
it wasn't the
Yeah.
motorcycle crash that killed you. It was
It was
COVID,
COVID?
because they
You're
get
listed under a
hospitals
COVID
get
death,
paid
which I do believe is
100%
correct.
if they say it was COVID.
Huh.
Do you know what I find
And
interesting?
I only know
Oh.
that because my wife works at the hospital. So
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
find
that's the only
interesting?
thing I'm saying.
Is like a year ago when all this started, I remember seeing a lot of shit like in Italy, which don't get me wrong, the U.S. has had a large death toll, but like Italy was like straight fucked up by this.
Oh,
and when it
for
went
sure.
like
For sure.
fucking yard in the U.S., like I said, it got us. It's 400,000 people. It's nothing to scoff at. But like it wasn't like it was in other countries, and so that's like that's like an interesting way beyond COVID is just like your different immune systems based off of what you do in your life and where you live and the different factors that have built your immune system. It's super interesting to see how different countries, it's the severity level, I guess. I don't know. Like I don't have much to say past it. It's just very interesting. Like certain countries got fucking cold cocked and other countries took a big hit, but not compared to what.
It's just really interesting. 'cause-
Waiting for those infomercials. They're like, if you were a loved one, got a fucking COVID shot from Johnson and Johnson,
Lawyer,
you're-
fucking big,
yeah, like I'm like
lawsuits,
Pfizer,
yeah.
fucking Moderna, Johnson shit. Because
Oh yeah, dude, that's genius stuff. You fucking expect that shit in the next year. Or
So
two.
I saw the
that's gonna
funniest thing about Pfizer, because Pfizer brought out, and it was like, if they can, what was it? Bring back the dead, thinking about, what is Pfizer known for?
COVID shots.
No. Like, what is it called?
I don't know.
Viagra.
Viagra.
That was a shot in the dark.
So if Pfizer can bring back the dead, why can't they save the living? That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
That's funny.
Viagra. Nailed it.
You got any?
That's hilarious. Got me what? COVID? Here you go. Ha! Here you go, bitch. Enjoy it.
Fuck.
But yeah, now that we have all,
I have a fun fact.
you
I have a fun fact. Oh my
Okay.
god, I just learned this
It's
today.
time for a
And-
story.
And maybe
It's
you guys know because this is semi-related to some stuff that's going around locally in the news. Did you know Visine can fucking kill you?
Visine?
Yeah. There's some little ingredient in Visine, like Google this shit right now, and like a few drops can knock, like orally, can knock you out, and a half bottle or
that
more
was
can
eye
kill
drops.
you. Yeah, Visine.
But you're
eye
putting that
drops.
shit in your eyes?
Okay.
No, not your eyes, but if you take it orally, that's like that
Why
crazy
the fuck
fucked
would
up
you
like
do that?
murder case that's going on right now where the lady killed her kids. And I'm
What?
what? You know that lady fucking
No, I
murdered
haven't
her
heard
kids
that one.
about
in
this.
like Rigby or somewhere. She thought they were zombies. It's been going on for
Oh,
like 2
Lori
fucking
Daybell.
years.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lori
yeah,
Daybell,
yeah.
yeah.
And excuse me because I might be combining two things, but I swear there's something involved in that. And then it was like on Dateline and stuff. My mom told me today, I was like, "You're fucking crazy."
I
She's
don't
like, "No,
think
look it up."
it's Visine.
No, dude, I swear to God,
For
on your phone
Lori,
right now.
Lori Daybell?
Like
though?
I said, it might
Look
not.
at they just released a new video on Dateline like last night, I think.
It might
So
not be
you might
related
have
to
look
Lori
at it.
Daybell, but literally look up like Visine.
They're just crazy fucking Mormons that believe in it. Really
Exactly, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. But
I don't think
even-
Visine. Oh, they use Visine to poison their children?
not the
thought
children.
they
Something about
just,
knocking
like-
out a husband. And like I said, I could be combining two cases of that. The fun fact
I think
is
you are.
Visine is poisonous to humans. Poisonous fuck.
I think
Okay,
you're
well,
I think you're combining two because
I may
on
be.
the new video they're talking about what's it called?
Chloroform.
Viagra.
No, it was,
Got it.
it was chloroform that they were talking about that they tried to put their kids to sleep and ended up killing them. Both
Yeah, I
of them.
thought they just like sacrificed them, like human sacrifice. Like
Yeah, but they put chloroform and so it like knocked them out. Or
and then
whatever,
people are
then-
thinking it was the brother that actually did it, and that's why he got.
Yep.
Dad.
Alex Daybell.
Well, we
got
know
murdered.
the brother actually did it. It's all
I haven't been
basically
keeping
there.
up
They track-
with it because I've been
Watch
on the other side of the state, but
on Hulu they have the Dateline 2020, I think.
that one's a good one.
And they covered the Daybells.
Yeah.
And it was so fucking good and accurate. And they
And
just
that-
not accurate. I don't fucking know, but like you know what I mean. Like they
was
covered
there the whole
everything.
time.
I was there the whole time. I was like,
Dude, the 20
I knew they were fucked up.
the 2020 one that you watched
Yeah.
has
Oh,
more of like everything that happened than the Dateline does.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to watch the 2021.
Watch it. It's so good.
Yeah, I am interested because the whole thing is just incredibly fucked up.
And they,
I'm just shocked she hasn't
with
been
the
charged with anything yet.
investigation, they tracked Alex Daybells, the brother of Lori, his like whereabouts and his GPS on his phone.
And it was
I
right
like
where the kids were found.
Just
Yep.
just tracking him
within
where he
2
goes.
feet of where the kids were found.
Yeah,
Within 2
I
feet.
mean-
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
and still they're still having this fucking
Dude, it's funny. Somebody I worked with said they were in Disneyland and they were standing in line, and somebody in front of them was like, "You hear about this weird shit going on in Idaho?" And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah, fuck
that's
Disneyland,
weird.
dude.
I love
shit.
Disneyland.
Yeah. So we are gonna buy tickets for my kids for Christmas to go to
Yeah.
Disneyland this year. And the new thing is you have to wear a mask, which is fine.
right.
But
You don't wear a mask.
No, you cannot scream on rides because it produces. I'm
What
like,
the fuck?
What the fuck is the point of
I'm gonna
going
wear
to
like a
Disneyland?
respiratory mask, like Jesse Pinkman.
Like
This
wearing
ride
masks are
is
fine. I
terrifying.
wear them all the time. I wear masks all the time. It's not a big deal.
This ride
Like,
is so
can't
scary,
scream
but-
on a ride. Like,
Yeah.
That's
come
fucked
on.
up.
But yeah, but it's not as if they have any way of policing that. Because it's like I'm a fucking nerd with theme parks, and I watch like Disney World YouTubers and shit.
Me too.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch the?
You can't watch fucking.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
sent it to you guys, but with Smashing Pumpkins, and it goes down the roller coaster.
Wee. Yeah, Billy Corgan on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's
Because
funny.
what song is that? 1979 or something?
Yeah, I
It's
believe
like,
that's
"We
1979. Don't
believe
even
in-"
care.
But it prolongs the.
Play CCR.
Hey,
I see a bad moon rising.
Oh God.
You like
I
that?
see
Oh,
a curly-headed fuck.
There you go. You like
Eat her
that? We're probably gonna wrap it up though. Dude, this guy's strapped. Look at that gun. Look at this guy. What the fuck is that?
You got a permit for that thing?
Yeah, bitch.
No, this is Idaho. I don't need shit.
I don't need shit.
Welcome to the fucking
Wait, you got
gem
a
state,
gun on you
bitch.
right now?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, he's strapped.
Dude, I always walk around with a
He's
gun.
uncomfortable.
All right, the next podcast I'm gonna see it with my AR.
Hey, man, it's legal.
Which one is that?
It's my Ruger.
Rugger?
I don't wanna look
Never
at
heard of the Rugger.
it. Oh God.
Is that a 9?
He just pointed at me.
Yeah.
He just
scared
cleaned
me.
the chamber for you, dude.
I want to clean it with.
That was a little terrifying. For
I want to clean it with my Windex. I don't have Windex.
God, why am I slipping? It's
We
the
like
Ruger
guns
American.
around here.
That fits nicely in my palm.
It's not a bad,
Security
a bad
9,
piece.
huh?
Security 9. Thank you. It's not the American. God, what am I thinking?
I need to get my
It's
girl
Trump
one.
101.
Yes, sir. Trump 101. Welcome to Trump 101. Yeah, the guy that works at Piano Gallery, who hired me to teach there and stuff.
Speaking of
he-
piano gallery, I gotta tell you real quick. So
What?
the sign where the two guys, like if you drove past the two guys,
Oh,
like
yeah.
ding, ding, I
Yep.
thought one of
That's-
them was you.
Yeah, that's what my dad said. Too.
Half a second.
I
I was driving
thought
by.
it
Half
was
a second.
him.
I was like, "Is that-" no, it's not.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's what my
It was
that's
him.
what my dad thought too, and I was like, I don't know, it's not me.
Well, I mean,
swear
it's
to
not
God.
like high def or anything. It's like a little LED screen from the fucking.
Right.
But it literally looks like him. He's like ding, 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 ding.
Right.
Yeah,
No, that's
mhm.
that's
I
the guy
thought it was
that-
him.
That's the guy I'm talking about. He
Carries.
carries
Telly.
he carries in all the time. You just see it hanging out. Sometimes I'm like,
Yeah.
the fuck is that, Rulin? And it's like heavily Mormon. There's a lot of Mormon like people working there, and I just say I don't care. But
I just say.
what is that, Rulin? Yeah, I'm
fuck
that.
is that?
I'm that guy. What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Rulin?
no, I think everybody, well, excuse me, not everybody, everybody who can learn guns and be responsible with them, I don't think carrying is a problem
No.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Fucking be responsible, learn it,
Yeah.
and be safe. And, you know, like,
It's the
I mean,
most
that
scared
fucking
people
thing that happened in
do
Boulder,
wrong with
dude.
them.
You know, do you know how strict gun laws are in Boulder, Colorado specifically? And people are bitching and moaning because just like a week or two before the shooting happened in Boulder, they were talking about, we just tried to pass such and such.
recent one?
Is that going to
Were they
prevent it from
watching
happening?
Batman?
No, King Supers, dude. 10 people got shot up like a week ago.
That was a week
fuck,
ago.
Yeah.
I did hear about
Yeah,
that.
and like it's fucking horrible. But
And then a week before that was an Atlanta thing at jerk off
yeah,
stations.
3 or 4 jerk off stations. Yeah,
But that guy was a
Jerk
sex
off
perfect.
station.
yeah, he's a sex pest.
It wasn't a race thing.
No,
Like
not
a
at
They
all.
don't
Glory
have
hole?
any proof that it was a
They
race
tried
thing.
to turn it into a race thing.
They did.
Is that the
Yeah.
one that they said this isn't the white supremacist that you thought it was? Is that the same one?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
Originally,
I
they
didn't
said
hear
race because they were all Asian,
quote.
and then they realized like, oh no, because he was a sex addict and he was trying to
It's a sex-
kill anybody who was aiding it. He was a fucking
was-
idiot that had
he
no
was struggling.
responsibility and no, like, obviously
was-
mentally ill. Maybe should have had help. I don't want to say that, but
Maybe she's trying to get jerked off.
no, he'd been jerked off too many times. They scrambled his
Yeah.
brains.
The thing
Really?
is like he was
that possible?
suffering from
Let's
like
find
porn
out.
addiction, sex addiction, and
Probably mixed with like a bipolar or paranoid schizophrenia. Like,
yeah,
he had some
there's-
issues.
There's a lot
And
of
so,
issues.
that's the thing. Like, maybe lean into mental health rather than trying to keep responsible citizens from owning guns. That's another big conversation I don't really care to get into. But
Mental health is getting kind of crazy anymore.
I've never shot
Oh, it's
anybody,
getting
never
worse.
wanted to. It's literally a last resort, emergency,
Exactly.
worst case scenario type of thing. And
Mine's right there.
ooh, I need to look at that Glock when we're done here. I haven't
Yeah,
actually seen that.
It's
So.
fucking awesome. I love my pistol. That's my only firearm.
Dude, I gotta fucking
sits there.
I gotta document all my guns so we can get them in my storage unit.
Yeah,
I wouldn't document them at all.
I mean, just for personal, just so I know.
For your
so if it
personal,
gets stolen, I
but
can
I
say
wouldn't.
this is the fucking cereal.
True.
Yeah,
Pretty sweet.
But this is a record, folks.
Hell
he
yeah.
was having a blast.
Dude, I mean, it's beyond a record. It's an hour and 40 minutes.
Damn,
I mean,
that's beyond record.
yeah.
For
We
sure.
were at an hour and 33 minutes a couple episodes ago. But I mean, if you guys want to wrap it up, I understand. I really got to pee. So.
Me too.
Yeah, it's about pissing time.
Dude,
Well-
you've gone like 4 times.
Pissing.
My bladder's
dude is
about this
tiny.
big, dude. It's about this
This
big.
dude-
I'm out.
Fucking-
So
Love you.
Don't just
Later.
leave like
Yeah.
that.
oh,
I'm
Just
good
kidding.
too.
All right, ladies
Well-
and gentlemen, this has been the Shack Podcast with special guest Carson.
You sound like
Wow.
Jim Carrey, kind of.
Sound like an asshole.
I wish
No, it's
I
good
could
being
do
here. Good
That's not the-
podcast.
that's
I
not
wish
the-
I could
That's
something.
not the
do
first time
something
I've
like
been told.
that.
But yeah,
That was-
thanks for joining,
Wow,
dude.
that was impressive.
Appreciate
Yeah,
the
thank
invite.
you.
Thanks
I'm
for
out.
joining in on the pack.
I gotta pee. See you
And
guys.
check-
Keep your stick on the ice.
Hold on, handles. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on SoundCloud. SoundCloud's pretty convenient. It's
Even
free.
Facebook.
And Facebook. So thanks again, Carson.
Thank
Hanging
you.
out.
Appreciate the invite.
Always remember your first blowjob.
Yep, there you go.
How it
Noteworthy
tastes.
stuff from Duffy. But thanks, guys. Peace out.